Hey fam! Welcome to MIKEroaggress'd Tuesday. I'm so excited. My girls, my loves. It is ladies' night in this house. Straight guys, for maybe all two of you watching, you are welcome. Everybody say hello to my beautiful, my favorite, my toxic femmes, Nina and Michelle.
Hello.
We'll probably have Steph jump in at some point. Hopefully Tom too, if he's around. I love Tom.
That intro was fire, by the way.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you. That's my theme song. Well, yeah, so for those of y'all who are new, oh, hey, perfect timing. Welcome to the show, the lovely MyNerdyHome. Oh, you guys look all coordinated. Can I make my... Trying to get purple. I need to be coordinated with you guys.
Steph, this is our third stream this week.
I know. What was the second one other than Toxic Fem?
Valiant. She came up Valiants.
Oh, Valiant. Okay.
Yeah. That is awesome. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing good. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to eat something really quickly.
No, they're usually I'm the late one.
I had a Cobb salad. It's like right next to me. I'm like, oh my God, hurry up.
Thanks for being here. So for anyone new here, these lovely ladies host Toxic Fem on Midnight's Edge. I've been joining them a bit. I'm like the token toxic male, toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm. But you're also kind of feminine, so it's fine. It's a little bit.
How dare you? As ours, I'm still trying to learn how to pronounce this, but thanks for being here. I was on this guy's awesome stream last night. Had a great time. Hey, Ramiro, Maddie, Dylan, Tim, all of our chat friends. B, what's up? How are you guys doing?
Well, I'm doing good. I was watching baseball earlier.
Are you a sports person?
It's MLB opening day. No.
So what are you watching? Was this like for a guy?
It was no, not for a guy. It was for G&G.
For work.
G&G, we're going in and out of the stream because it's MLB opening day, so it's like a whole bunch of teams playing like all day long. So
I am a sport.
I have to go back there when I'm done with this. I'm learning about baseball though. So
really?
Yeah, see, I don't know much about baseball, but like you asked me about basketball, and yeah, I will. I'm your girl. I know about basketball and hockey.
I'm good at playing basketball, but I don't really like watching any of these sports.
No, I love watching basketball. Like watching like big dudes dunking is like, I guess it's like, oh.
That's what my friends are trying to get me to watch wrestling, and they're trying to sell it to me with that. Anything is better than football. I've had people try to explain football to me my entire life, and I just hear the Charlie Brown teacher.
Yeah, me too. I can't do American football. I can't get into it. But
I used to watch basketball and wrestling. I used to watch both. I grew up with brothers, so.
Really? Yeah, my dad used to be a professional basketball player before he was a musician.
Wow.
So I kind of like grew up like knowing how to play it, but I can't stand watching any of it.
Really? You don't?
This is kind of my sport, by the way. I'm freakishly good at ice hockey.
But I love hockey. Well, I'm Canadian, so hockey is like, I mean, obviously, I'm like, yes. Hockey.
We gotta play when you're here.
I grew up playing basketball, softball. My team was 3 times Powderpuff champions in high school football.
That's what they were called.
Well, Powderpuff is when girls play. We go, we would play like freshmen versus sophomores. I
learned that through King of the Hill when they did the Powderpuff. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And the guys would dress up as the girls.
I only know the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know them too. Thank God that live action Powerpuff Girls never happened, right? Like that
that would have been bad.
That was bad.
I feel like Rachel Zegler should have been one.
Oh God, we have so much shit to get into. First of all, White Girl Hosing, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, everyone. This is going to be a great stream. Yeah, will be. Hoeing. Oh my God, sorry, I'm blind. Even better. This is the place for hoeing. I aspire to do more hoeing.
I love that name. White Girl Hoeing is the funniest, like one of the funniest names.
Oh my God, and there's digging.
She's hoeing. She's like actually hoeing.
Yeah.
See, this is how you know Mike's never been on a farm because he doesn't understand what hoeing is.
It's like it's digging, right?
Yeah, it's like when you till the land. It's like you're tilling the land.
Oh, this is very true, Romero. Yeah, imagine if that Powerpuff Girls show actually came out, the
Oh
amount
my
of
gosh.
content that we would have had.
That's true. That's true.
It looked horrible. Did you guys ever see where they released excerpts from the script and
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
It was just like fill in the blank of every woke jargon term.
Yeah, I think we talked about it on Toxic Fem. I don't know if you guys were around back then, but we did.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
Well, so wait, for anyone who's just seeing you guys for the first time, I want to know, what are your villain origin stories? Sir Nina?
Villain origin stories.
Well, you're kind of like,
I
you guys
don't-
are like the nice ones. I get
I
your
am the nice
hero
one.
origin story.
Well, my villain one. Well, I
brought
am
you?
Persian, so I mean, like Persian people can be kind of savage. So
Oh, I love it.
it's I'm a mixed bag here, but yeah, I'm a Canadian that lives in Mexico. I'm weird. I like positivity, but I also am very bitter about what's happening to this world. So I try to talk about that kind of stuff. And because I was going crazy during COVID and like actually going nuts and thinking that we're all going to die at some point, I decided to make that show Good News, Infinite Hope, where I can kind of like, remember that there's still good things going on out there. But so that's kind of like my origin story. I started during COVID. And the funny part was Steph was one of the people that kind of made me like, so her and Anna, that Star Wars girl, and back then like Mary Mayhem, and I think somebody else, I remember who else it was. They were doing a girls' night stream on Anna's channel, and they were like, "You need to make a channel and come hang out with us." And I was like, I could do that. Like I could make a channel. And so I did. And that's how I started, because I wanted to hang out.
Was it the Valentine's Day stream?
It wasn't. It was
might
just
have
one of
been.
the girl. It was like a
Oh.
girls' night stream that Anna had made, and she had invited all the YouTube girls. And I was in the chat.
You're such a white pill knowing you, because there are so many scumbags who do this sort of thing, and you're just like the polar opposite of all of them. You're just such positivity.
Thank you.
What about you, Michelle?
So like my how do I explain this again?
What's your origin story? Like, how did you
get on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, we started during COVID too. And we really started as like a podcast. And I just wanted to be able, I don't know, I just always loved movies and talking and discussing them. And I wanted to have a movie review kind of discussion type channel, like podcast actually originally. And asked my sister, named it Force of Light. And then kind of slowly became more like an actual YouTube channel. And the rest is history.
I love watching
reviewing movies that they hadn't seen before.
Yeah,
it just took off.
Yes,
I'm surprised by a lot of those. So you do all these like first time watching. I can't believe you had never seen My Cousin Vinny.
Well, most of the movies, if you notice, most of the movies we watch, not all, some movies we just miss, but most of them are like say 2000, like around 2000 and back, like R-rated, and that's probably why we haven't seen them, because I don't know, I didn't see tons of R-rated like in the 90s, because I was a young kid at that point.
You weren't allowed to.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen Superbad?
Yes, I have. I've seen Superbad.
2000s.
Okay, that's like 2000.
See, that's not at that point, Nina. Like I was already 18, so I could go to the movies. Like, because
Right.
you show like your ID to get into an R-rated movie.
Just sneak in.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
My tickets for the animated ones.
I remember
heard
I
buy a
I
movie
said-
for like a rated G movie and then sneak into the rated R.
Steph's
I had heard when
time.
Terrifier 3 came out, box office for this like kids movie went way up, because apparently all these kids were buying tickets to that and going to see Terrifier.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
What about
That
you?
movie looks
Steph? What's your-
scary.
Wait, you haven't seen Terrifier?
No, that
No, I've
thing
never
is
seen Terrifier.
terrifying. I'm like, ew, I don't want that in my dreams. Like, go away.
Are you, Michelle, are you into horror stuff? I feel like you wouldn't be.
No, I am. Like, I know you love. I love Scream. Like, I like a good slasher. I love The Shining. I really have grown to appreciate it.
Yeah, me
I've
and
never
Steph are
seen.
like,
Okay, this is maybe what I should do first time watch on. Chad is gonna hate me for this. Somehow I've never seen The Shining,
Oh, you gotta do
Oh,
it.
okay.
You gotta do it.
Wow.
and I call myself a
you
horror
should
fan.
definitely do. You should definitely
Even
watch
I've
that.
seen
I-
The Shining.
The Shining is a freaking masterpiece.
It
I
really
gotta watch.
is.
I heard
So
the
good.
sequel was really good too. I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, Doctor
Okay.
Sleep was great. I liked it.
Well, yeah, super chat from. We should do the Toxic Fem thing where we go around reading it. Nina. would
Sure.
you like-
Yoda be pimpin'. I love your name for $1.99 says Michelle and Natalie were sheltered as children. This is true.
Apparently so.
Were you?
Yeah, little princesses.
Well, like I watched like a lot of PG-13 stuff or stuff. I don't know. I just watched a lot of the same stuff. I realized, like comedies and Star Wars, things like that, over and over and over.
There's so many times when we're talking about movies and then like we'll be like, "Oh, have you seen this?" And Michelle will be like, "Nope." We're like, "Have you been living under a rock?"
Thank you so much, by the way. Maddie, I'll get to you in a sec. Steph, what's your origin story?
My YouTube origin story.
Yeah, life, YouTube, whatever you feel like.
I started on YouTube as like a I originally started on YouTube as a makeup channel because I got into makeup like late in life. I didn't really wear makeup in high school, college, none of that. So when I finally decided to like try makeup, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it on YouTube. So that's what I started my channel. And it was just learning how to do makeup and testing different products and stuff and
That's cool.
finding like foundations and stuff that work for my skin. So that's pretty much when I started it. And then I stopped for like a year, and my villain origin story started when Rian Johnson made The Last Jedi, and I was like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna restart my YouTube channel and
Hell
turn it
yeah.
into something
That's
different. So
cool.
yeah, that was like my one like little girly thing that I did. I actually like got bored of it just because I thought that I learned all that I could, so I just kind of stopped.
You know what's so crazy is I always talk about how Rian Johnson, like we all hate him so much because he ruined Star Wars, but he also brought us all together. So
Yeah.
he's
So
kind
true.
of like this weird, like he brought so many people together. We're all friends because of him. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Rian
think is
Johnson.
worse, Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker? I'm of the unpopular opinion Rise of Skywalker is worse.
Well,
Well,
that's a terrible film, but I think that
Yeah.
like The Last Jedi did more damage to the brand.
That's
Yes,
true.
I agree.
I never even watched like after The Last Jedi, I was done. I was like, Star Wars is dead to me. So I never watched the last one. I never watched
Yeah,
any
I
of
think
them
Rise of
after
Skywalker is like a desperate attempt to fix what Rian Johnson broke. So
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker to me is like the Joe Biden of movies. It's like this stitched together zombie corpse. Like, how is this actually a thing that they're trying to pass?
I
off as-
felt like that about Snow White. Like that thing was
Yeah.
fucking chopped to
Oh.
shit.
Oh, we will get to that in a second. Maddie, thank you so much, my love. Steph, would you?
Maddie H for $7.99. Did y'all see Netflix are doing a live action Scooby Doo? Could it be worse than Velma? Nothing can
Did
be
a
worse
card?
than
Oh,
Velma.
live action. Ooh.
No, I haven't
I
watched it.
have. Let me pull this up.
Well, the craziest thing is I love the original live action with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I think that was a fucking awesome movie. That's when they would
I
do live action right. Like that was a good. It was fun. It was campy, just like Scooby Doo. Like it was.
You know, I've actually
Here's,
never
uh,
seen
I
it.
didn't watch those.
Oh, you got to do one of those. Here's my interpretation. What
Is
Netflix
this it?
Scooby Doo is going to look like. No,
Oh,
but it's
it's not
my
live action.
interpretation.
I was like,
of
no
what
way.
it's going to be.
Oh, because it's on Netflix. Everyone's.
Even the dog is black.
Oh my god, Scooby! Scooby is black now.
Michelle, you gotta do like a first time watch of that though.
That looks
Not
terrible.
this. I mean the original.
Oh yeah,
Not this.
yeah. The movie.
Also, Arza, you haven't seen anything. That's one movie I haven't seen. I've never seen a lot of these like big ones that everyone needs to see, but you haven't seen anything, so whatever.
What other horror movie, Mike, have you not seen? That's like a huge horror movie. That
I've
you're
not
like,
seen The Exorcist.
Really?
Neither have I.
Okay, that's a big
Neither have I.
deal.
Good. Oh, it's so
Yeah, see, I've
good.
seen that. I've seen that.
Evil.
I think I've
It
pretty much
scares
seen all the horror ones. It's like the non-horror ones. Like I've never seen E.T. I never saw Gone with the Wind.
Oh,
I hadn't seen
yeah.
Lord of the Rings until like a year ago.
What? That's crazy.
Wow.
Hey,
Have you
Horny
seen-
Alf is here.
Hey,
What's up,
Horny
dude?
Alf.
Anakin, thank you so much, dude. Michelle.
Have you
Oh.
ever seen like Rosemary's Baby?
No, and
Yeah.
I've never seen Carrie.
I've seen
those
Carrie.
are both great.
That's good. I feel
I
like they've both just kind of been done to death. Same sort of with The Exorcist, but I feel like it holds up more.
But I've not seen
It was-
any of those to ruin me. So
Rosemary's Baby though is like the OG. So I mean, I don't know how you would feel about it, Dr. Michelle, because it's about the devil's child. I mean, same with The
That's why I
Omen,
thought it would,
right?
or The Exorcist. That's why I feel like it'll affect you more.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Michelle, want to get the super chat?
Oh, yeah. Anakin's Burt hot dog for $1.99. I still have a warm feeling for Star Wars. I think this is DL again.
Oh my God.
DL.
What a warm feeling.
It sounds like
Ouch.
you got lots of warm feelings. Thank you so much,
I
though.
just got it.
I got it immediately because
My brain, there was a delay. There was a delay.
That's funny.
He did say I was sheltered.
The fucking picture got me too. I'm like, the picture's like a log that's burning. Oh, it's a
Yeah, Michelle,
weird
you
burning
need
on-
to see the Christmas horror movies.
Silent Night. Dead.
Silent
Dead.
Night, Deadly Night,
No,
that's
I've
it.
never
haven't.
seen that.
I've never seen that one.
Did you guys see how a couple years ago they did a reboot of The Exorcist Believer?
Well, I didn't watch it, but I know they rebooted it.
I got invited to a test screening of it maybe like a year and a half before it came out, and you have to sign all these NDAs. They can sue you for like $5 million if you tell anyone anything. So I had to keep it to myself for like a year or two. How horrible
Wow.
this thing was. There's literally a line in it where she goes, so they bring back the mother from the first one, and she's like, well, I didn't get to see The Exorcist because of that patriarchy.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I didn't see the movie,
Crazy.
but my Mara, my friend Mara, I stream with her on Sundays. She saw it and she was telling me that she was so mad because she was excited about it, and then it
Yeah,
was just
Tom
ruined.
hated
Yeah.
Tom hated it too. I remember because he was like, he was going on one of his Tom rants, like, I fucking hate this fucking movie.
He did. He even inboxed me about it because he was like, I would love to know your take on this. I was like, with your religious background. Because like Tom was really pissed off by some of the things in it.
Well, so the thing is with the original, like I'm Catholic, I grew up Catholic, and it was so good because it was very authentic. Like there's a lot, it just felt very Catholic. I guarantee you, people making it or wrote it were probably all Catholic. The imagery they use, and in this one, of course, they can't upset any person at any time for any reason, and they can't have. And the original also had a pretty pro-Christianity message at the core. Can't have that now. So in the new one, they say to do the exorcism, we're gonna need all the religions. Which religion? All of them.
Yeah.
So you
How does
have
that
the
work,
fucking
then?
the voodoo priestess, the
How does
rabbi,
the Islam
the
one
Is it like in The Mummy where the guy has like the where he has like the necklace of all of the different religions?
And he sees the Jewish one.
they didn't include the Muslims for some reason.
That's what I'm asking. I'm like, how does the Islam one work? Because that would be crazy. They'd be like,
I don't think they had a Jewish one either.
Like, I'd be like, oh my God, that's insane. I would want to
I think they let the Jews and the Muzzies off the hook. They didn't want to upset anyone.
Oh, that's
horrible.
funny.
Yeah, I love Tom's rant. He gets heated about movies. I love
Dude,
it.
I worry about Tom often because I'm like, bro, you
I
are
would love
like,
that.
you need to stop. Like, you need to calm down because one of these days you're just gonna have like your blood pressure is gonna go through the roof, and you're just gonna have a heart attack, and no one's around, and you just need to like calm the fuck down. I love you.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Pucarella and Napping Natalie.
Pucarella, that's me from a few weeks ago when I had the stomach virus.
Oh, that's
It was
horrible.
like back in like the first week of February.
They never let it go, Michelle.
They never let it go.
It's never gonna escape.
Michelle,
That's it.
if you can handle The Shining, you can handle The Exorcist and Rosemary's Baby.
That's true.
Okay.
Rosemary's Baby, they came out with a sequel to that a couple months ago. It was horrible. Just some like generic, very straight to streaming vibes.
Well, Rosemary's Baby. See, this is why I like those movies, is because there's a lot more. They're way more psychological than The Exorcist. Like The Exorcist is like, you got that like actual exorcism, like the chick's throwing up and shit, like it's weird and like kind of gross. The only like really graphic part about Carrie, for example, is like the end when they dump the bucket of blood on her and she just goes. Spoiler alert, Michelle. Sorry.
Well, I already knew that about her.
I think everyone knows that at this point.
But she goes mental and she like kills everybody. But like other than that, but even when she was killing everybody, it was done so tasteful. Like it's not like now where like you're actually seeing her like, pick people up and like explode their bodies or whatever. It's not like that. It's like very nice and tastefully done, which is kind of weird to say. But and also Rosemary's Baby is like very psychological. And see, back then they didn't have like graphic stuff. Like they didn't have CG, right? So everything had to be with camera angles and everything had to like give you the idea without showing you the idea. So that's why it's so good to watch those now, because you get
Rosemary's Baby is a little bit it's hard to stomach for me because I despise Mia Farrow so much.
That's hard.
It would be like watching something with Blake Lively. Like Blake Lively had that Simple Favor movie that I kind of liked, but I couldn't watch the sequel. I don't think that's coming out.
Listen, I tried to rewatch A Simple Favor. Oh my gosh, that was like the definition of modern feminism. There is literally a line. Okay, they both are insufferable BIs, like they both are. One's just an annoying, uptight one, and the other one just does whatever she wants. There's literally a line in that movie. I don't know if you guys remember this. Like, I can agree with part one of this statement. Blake Lively says to Anna Kendrick's character, women say sorry too much. Don't say sorry. I can understand on some level. Yes, a lot of us will say sorry for things we really should say sorry for. But then the next line was, and she goes, no, never say sorry. And it was like, what? You're gonna teach women to never say sorry? Like,
well, that's what these.
Yeah.
These people think that a woman being strong just means being as unpleasant as possible at all times.
Yeah. That's weird to me because I'm Canadian. We're just taught to say sorry, just sorry.
You come out of the womb saying it.
We just like we have to say sorry. So it's like for me, it's just weird. So I think that's like a lesson for American women, just generally speaking. Like, stop saying sorry. But no, really though, that movie, I watched it and then immediately like it left my brain. Like I don't remember anything.
Favor.
you did not.
Same. Like I know that I watched the movie, but I can't remember what it was about.
Well,
I enjoyed watching it as if it were a parody of insufferable liberal women. I kind of enjoyed it looking at it like that, but this next one is going to be even worse in terms of the feminism.
Oh God, are you guys gonna watch it?
I feel like I have to.
Yeah, we're all gonna watch it probably. Nina will be the one to hold out,
guys.
Wait, no. I'm watching it. I'm just not paying for it. All of these movies that I say I'm not gonna watch, it's usually I won't pay for it. Some of them I just won't watch because even my time can't be spent on it. Like Star Wars. Like if it's Star Wars related, I just won't even go there. But like some of the stuff I'm more
streaming. Isn't it on streaming? Like another stuff there?
It's Amazon.
Yeah, it's going straight to streaming. I don't think she will see a theatrical release for a while. Though I hope Mia Farrow gets her day of reckoning sometime. They had this ass kissy documentary come out. I mean, that bitch was the original Amber Heard.
Oh yeah, she sucks, right? Like I don't remember what she did, but she sucks.
It's a whole rabbit hole. She accused Woody Allen of molesting her daughter.
That's
the thing
right.
is, though, she put it in writing that she was accusing him, was writing notes to the neighbors like months before she claimed it happened. And she testified she had no clue. She was shocked when she found out it happened on this date and was talking about it way before she claims it happened. So I forget, I had some sort of like, she made some like nasty comment or something on Twitter. And I
remember
the letter. I'm like, she blocked me immediately. I'm like, that's weird.
Ooh, what a bitch.
And she like collect, you know, it's very like, I don't know, like a lot of these like crazy leftist ladies that like she collects kids that she adopts, and I think 3 or 4 of them died mysteriously, and it's
Oh,
it's a very strange rabbit hole.
What? I don't know about this.
Like-
But you know what really creeps me out is Jamie Lee Curtis and her like weird like
Paintings?
photo that she's got. Yeah, with like the
Yeah.
dead kids. I'm like, what the fuck is up with that? Like, why would you have that in your house? Such a
I-
weird
She has
thing.
pictures of dead. I don't know anything about that.
It's art. It's the same people like what's his name? Podesta, and it's all these people associated with the Clintons and Jeffrey Epstein that they would have this art of like this sexual art of young children like tied up naked and stuff. Somebody posted maybe like a week ago. I don't want to find it, but on Twitter, the paintings that they found that these people had, and it's like, who would ever get that? It's like a little boy in his underwear chained up.
Can
Who
I
would
pull
ever
it up,
do that?
Mike? Do you
Yeah, sure.
so we can like show Stephanie? Because this fucked up.
Well, I'm scared now. I like, what am I about to see?
We're gonna ruin my night.
Yeah, let's ruin your night. I'm gonna show like a blurry version of it because we don't need to like.
Oh, that's not even one of the worst ones. So that's hers, though. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's hers. That's hers in our house.
Oh my gosh.
That's Jamie Lee's, and it's
Why
weird.
would you have that?
I don't.
And that's just some random kid.
Yeah,
Is the kid supposed to be dead?
I think so. It's weird.
Is it painted or is it like a photograph?
No, it's a photograph.
Ugh.
It's like an actual.
That's a photograph?
Yes,
That's even. Oh,
Here's the
is
here's
so
the one I was
odd.
talking about. That
It's
I think
so
Podesta
fucked
had
up.
this. How sick is that? Look at these.
Oh, that's so messed up. Wait, is that the Balenciaga stuff?
No, I think that's different. I mean, it's
Oh.
probably it's not that
yeah,
different.
I
but-
don't know I
Who
remember
would
the
ever-
Balenciaga stuff.
And you know, I'm not generally the type of person to be like, you should read into the art someone like this isn't art. This is just sick shit. Like who
No,
would
this is
ever?
sick shit. This is fucked up. Wait, who has this in their house?
I think this was Podesta. Let me look.
Oh. Ooh. Yikes.
That's so disturbing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I try to separate art from artists, but it's gone a little far with Jamie Lee, and then it makes perfect sense that she has a trans kid who appears to be one of these, you know, dudes who just watch too much porn.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot she has a trans kid.
Oh yeah, have you seen her?
Almost anyone in Hollywood has a trans kid.
Right.
Yeah, you're not
Hey, look who's
anybody
this
if you don't
week.
have a trans kid in Hollywood.
Ooh.
Find a picture. Did you see J-Lo's they them
Yes,
daughter?
I did. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I saw
What?
it on X yesterday, I think.
Is that why Ben like divorced her, you think?
No,
Ben
well,
was
she
like-
said
No,
so
he
it
has
said-
one
it said-
now.
he has a trans too. Yeah, Ben and Jennifer have a trans too. Yeah. And it said that she became trans after hanging out with Ben's daughter. Or something like that.
Shocker.
Because
Not
with
at all a social
with Brad Pitt and Angelina, it was different because Angelina wanted to trans her kid, like their kid, and Brad was like, no.
Oh, really?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I thought it was like, was it Shiloh? Was it the Shiloh one?
It was Shiloh.
Yeah.
So I thought
This
that
is
like
Jamie Lee
Shiloh,
Curtis,
because
by
I
the
saw
way.
a bunch of like different articles about that, and it said that like
Oh.
Shiloh like
Okay.
looked up to her older brother, and she wanted to be like her brother. But like
Mhm.
now she's
She's
starting to
pregnant.
dress more girly.
Yeah, but that's what happened was when that happened, Angelina was like, we need to trans her like right now and like get her
Yeah.
hormones and like blah blah blah. And then Brad was like,
I didn't know she went
no,
on
this
hormones.
is a
I don't think she
phase.
went on hormones.
No,
did
she wanted to give her hormones. Like Angelina
Oh.
wanted to do all this stuff to her. And Brad was like, no, this is a phase. She's gonna grow out of it. Like, you can't do this to our daughter. And they got into a huge thing about it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
then,
didn't
like,
either.
Brad didn't let it happen. And now I'm sure he's like, fucking told you it was a phase.
I thought it was just
Well-
like one of those things where she looked up to her, because that's what I read one time. I don't even remember when I read it, but I remember reading something like she looks up to her, like Angelina was saying, like she looks up to her older brother and she wants to be just like him. So that's why she cut her hair and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember like reading about how she wanted to trans the kid, and Brad was like, "No, absolutely."
Also,
not.
hi, my beautiful Courtney. Rumor has it J-Lo and Ben's they them kids were hooking up too. Ugh.
Oh, what?
Hooking up with what? If you're a they them, what are you hooking up with?
You mean like incest? Like they were doing each other, like their kids?
No, because
Are they
they're
related?
different kids. He has his
Oh.
kid with Jennifer Garner. Yeah.
Oh, ew! It's still weird. Step counts, guys. Step counts.
Have you ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yes, that's where I got it from. Step counts.
That is the best episode. Step counts. I forgot about that. That show used to be so great.
I love that show. That's one of my
Oh
favorite
my
shows.
god.
Do you know that's the one thing in Clueless that's always bothered me a little? Like,
Which
Oh
guy
yeah, when
was-
Cher gets with her
because
brother.
that guy was her
Yeah.
step.
he was her
Yeah,
stepbrother for like a year or two. And I know they make it like it wasn't long, but it's still like, but why?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it
she
was
makes
weird.
a point to say like, oh no, she makes a point in the movie a bunch of times where she's like, he's not my brother. He's not my brother. And the
Yeah.
dad's calling him her brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
but it's
your
still like
dad is
really
calling him
weird.
that, like, it's too close for comfort.
Exactly.
weird.
Granted, 90s Paul Rudd, I don't care if he were my brother, I'd be hitting it too. So
Well, he looks about the same. So
I know.
Yeah, he kind of
Oh.
does.
That,
It's too bad he
adrenochrome.
went all like weird. I liked
Did he?
Paul Rudd. Yeah,
go
he's
weird?
like, well, yeah, he's like he was way into like the COVID stuff. Like he was like
Oh.
super into like the vax stuff, and then he like got TDS too. He's a
Oh, I
TDS
didn't
weirdo.
know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's less vocal about his TDS now because I think of like he really wanted to make the Marvel thing work. He didn't want people to hate him so much.
Well, that's what I think that they are realizing that they can't get away with that to the extent that they used to. I think that's really what the Snow White thing is about. So I guess oh my god, we have so much to get into. Also, by the way, I meant to tell you guys, you know what we need to see also. Hilaria Baldwin.
Oh, I haven't seen that. What's going
it's
on with
so good.
that?
Oh wait, first, Nina.
Step Lives Matter.
Thank you,
Step
DL.
counts.
Step counts. Yeah, somebody needed to tell Alicia.
Oh,
No, so
no.
I think what's happening with Snow White is as much of an insufferable asshole as Rachel Zegler is, she's being made into the total scapegoat for this.
Yeah,
like
she
if
is.
you looked at the comments she made, they were
Mhm.
probably approved by Disney initially because she was just spouting the entire ideology that they've been pushing on us for the last
So
decade.
was Gal. Gal was right next to her, being like, "Yeah, she's not gonna be saved by the prince. Okay, no prince." Like, I was just like, "Dude, what the fuck is this shit?" But they
No
they were both
prince.
saying it.
well, but they're
And
now
now-
they're all saying it's her Palestinian and F Trump stuff and Trump
Yeah,
supporters
but
stuff.
I don't
Well,
buy
see,
it.
Least
but
of it.
Rachel was the one who initially brought it up on stage because
Mhm.
that's her going on stage at D23 and saying how we're bringing a more modern Snow White, and she talked a little bit about it on stage, how it's going to be a more modern take on Snow White. And then after that, that's when all of those reporters were asking her questions about what did you mean by that? What did you mean by a modern edge or a modern take? So Rachel Zegler did initiate all of it when she was on stage. That's where those
Mhm.
questions came from.
I bet you though
Right.
they would have been completely on board. Like the CEO probably would have said the same thing. I think they probably weren't expecting this level of backlash. Yeah, Sea Striker, I agree. Disney does not get to throw her under the bus to clean their hands of their stupid decision. This movie should never have existed.
Here's the thing. I think no matter what she had said, if she had shit on the movie, the classic movie, Free Palestine, whatever, all of it, if they came out with a good movie, it would have made money. Like it would
Yeah.
have made massive amounts of money. If they had stayed true to the original and actually made a great Disney movie, it would have done fine. I really truly believe that. But they made a garbage movie. So
I think I would have at
that-
least broken even.
Yeah.
at least, at the very least.
I have to show, by the way, the moment that I cannot stop quoting from it, that I am obsessed with this part of the movie. I have to play. I have to play. I'm obsessed. My
Please say
friends and I cannot
it-
stop quoting this.
Okay.
What's that?
No. Go.
Best part.
I know it.
You were saying.
You were saying.
It's just, Your Majesty, people are struggling, and it may not be much, but when I was young, my parents and I would pick apples. We'd take them and make pies, then go out into the village.
Pies are luxuries. They don't need luxuries. It confuses them.
Pies are a luxury. It confuses
It
them.
confuses them.
Academy Award-winning actress.
But I feel like we're not to the best part because I know where this is going.
Oh, is there more?
Sometimes something small, something sweet even can
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
make you believe that there's more to being alive than mere subsistence.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Opinionated.
My apologies. It's just
You're
Like this
opinionated.
is my favorite
Opinionated.
part of the whole movie. Well, kind of. Come on, share my screen. I love this part.
Ah, yes!
Oh yes, yes.
All is fair where you are the queen.
I love this number.
The faces she's making. I can't.
Down to the
Dungeon, you say. Ready to get the deed, finally done. All to see, second to none with
It's
Dude, I
so
love it.
no
I
doubt.
love
When
the
I'm going
end
down, mirror
where
on the
she. I love the end of it where she like is trying her best not to laugh, but she can't. Like so she's like and like you can tell that like you can
Better
tell they
like
were
fast
like
forward a little. They're gonna claim this.
yeah, but then
Okay.
you can tell that Disney was like, we did over like 100 takes, and that was the best one because she's like, like, it's so-
Oh my gosh.
nails, dude. Like,
She's like fucking
oh my
Cynthia
gosh.
Erivo.
You know what? I will give her. I love this whole look. I love this whole.
I did
outfit.
too. I
It
did.
looks good.
Why didn't
I
they just
did.
keep her in that for the whole movie?
I know. I would have
Wait, wait.
loved her to wear that.
This
the
is
whole
the part.
movie.
This is at the very end. Look, she's trying so hard. She's like,
That's it's like the church laugh. Oh my god. I cannot stop saying pies are a luxury. It confuses
dude,
them.
you know what? Pies
confuses
are a
them.
fucking luxury in Mexico. I can't find a pie. Like, there's no fucking pies around here. This sucks.
We
You're
were
gonna have to
talking
make a
about
pie,
this.
Nina.
I need a pie now.
I'm gonna make you a pie. I'm gonna send it to you. It's a luxury.
Oh my god.
We were
Because I
talking
think
about this
there's
on the last.
cocaine in it.
We were talking about this on the last stream, and I got so hungry for pie, I had to like Uber Eats pie.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. The other day I ordered a fucking and I never order anything from McDonald's. But I ordered a McDonald's pie. I was like, you know what? I'm desperate. The only pie they have is like the McDonald's pie. So I ordered one. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life. I was like, what is this? It's not pie.
Nina, I ordered mine from Popeyes.
I bet yours
Courtney,
was better.
You're eating your own confusion. It confuses
What kind of pie,
you.
Courtney?
Yeah, tell us more. DL, thank you so much. Whose turn was it, Steph?
Deranged lunatic for $1.99. Have you seen the Death of Snow White movie trailer?
What is that?
He
Or did
told
you
us
like
about
that?
that on Toxic Fem, and we didn't watch it. We should watch it. Maybe
Yeah,
we
let's
should watch
watch
it.
What is that? Like a horror version?
That's a
Yeah, it's like a
luxury.
horror. It's a horror.
Oh,
A
Well,
luxury.
it's a luxury.
I don't need luxuries.
My friend that I went to see the movie with texted me the other day. She's like, "It's my son's birthday and he didn't want a cake, so I confused him and she got him 2 pies."
Listen,
The luxury.
It's a
I-
luxury.
I've definitely got a clip for our channel. The when did you become so opinionated?
Yeah, I want to clip that out too.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Opinionated.
I should clip that out. We should all do that.
You being
Ooh,
so
it's
opinionated.
Reese's peanut butter cream pie. Ooh, that sounds good.
See,
Very-
everybody's hating on Gal, but like that's what we're talking about the most.
Yeah,
Like
she was the most entertaining.
she was the
yeah.
most. She looked like she was having the most fun in that movie.
Mhm.
I thought like she actually kind of looked like she was just in her element.
I think like they all thought they were in a different movie. Like
Yeah.
she
That's how it
kind of
felt
knows
now.
what kind of movie she's in. Rachel Ziegler does not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I think
Rachel
she's in-
Zegler thinks she's like in a serious movie that
She's like, I'm gonna win an Oscar for this.
yeah, because
You know
she's
what's interesting, by the
Yes.
way, that I hadn't realized until before I was reading how so Steven Spielberg is the one who plucked her out of obscurity for West Side Story. He
Mhm.
recommended her for Snow White. We have him
Yeah,
to
fuck
blame
that
for all
guy.
this. It didn't, yeah. It didn't occur to me though, like he was probably like the one person keeping her employed, and now her whole thing is Palestine. So I feel like she's probably burnt that bridge.
She has burned that bridge.
That
yeah.
bridge is gone. Well,
Yeah, she
especially
burned that bridge. I think
what the
Steven
guy
Spielberg
said.
was upset that she's kind of like squandering her relationship with Disney that he helped get her, because I'm pretty sure by the way she explained how she got hired, she went through the whole auditioning process, but because Steven Spielberg like recommended her, he knew that she had gotten the role before she knew that she got the role.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
he literally got her that role.
But you know, like that guy, the nepo baby that's talking about her right now, and he's like, she
Mhm.
lost my daddy all his money.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull that
So-
up. Let me find that.
But because of him, she's basically blacklisted now. Like, I mean, I don't think
Yes.
anyone's gonna work
Yes.
with her.
it was like savage. Like it was not really savage. It was just to the point, but no one had been to the point, so it feels savage.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Like-
basically what the article said that, you know, the dad had done, you know, like they said that they had this on the line. So, oh my gosh, I can't remember his name anymore. But he had to fly
Mhm.
to go and talk to her.
Platt.
Yeah.
This
Mind
is
you, it's
so
like,
the
shut the fuck
producer,
up.
Mark Platt. He produced this. He produced Wicked. He's like one of the biggest, most powerful
Mhm.
producers. So this is his son, whose brother is Ben Platt. We'll get to him in a moment. So
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
yeah, my
singer?
dad, the producer of enormous piece of Disney IP with hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, had to leave his family to fly across the country to reprimand his 20-year-old employee for dragging her personal politics into the middle of promoting the movie, for which she signed a multi-million-dollar contract to get paid and do publicity for. This is called adult responsibility and accountability, and her actions clearly hurt the film's box office, so they're aware of that. Free speech does not mean you're allowed to say whatever you want in your private employment without repercussions. Tens of thousands of people worked on that film, and she hijacked the conversation for her own immature desires at the risk of all the colleagues and crew and blue-collar workers who depend on that movie to be successful. Narcissism is not something to be coddled or encouraged.
Mind you, I think that part is funny where he's like, my dad had to leave his family to fly. Dude,
No.
bro, first of all, you're like
On their
40
yacht.
years old. I don't know. Like, he's
Well, I
like,
mean, he technically did. If he left his wife, he had to leave his family. Wife
yeah,
and
but
family.
still, the way he says it, it's like they're orphan children that their like fucking dad had to leave to go like,
That's
you know,
the thing.
save
I
his
hate everyone
child
involved
or
here.
something. Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. All these people are so privileged.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I would have appreciated it more if he was just like, you know, he had to stop what he was doing and go and reprimand
Yeah.
this kid.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
couldn't
like
that have
the
been
way
like
you
Bottom line,
or
you
a
had
phone
to fly
call?
across the country.
Yeah, but give me a break, man. He's got a private jet. It's not like he's flying coach to go across the country. Like I'm gonna go to like my private jet and go across the country. Big fucking whoop-de-doo.
I get that, but the point here is he shouldn't have to because
Yeah,
she
exactly.
did this ridiculous.
Yeah, he shouldn't
Yeah.
have to. It shouldn't get to the point where, you know, he is talking to her representatives and they're no help. So he has to get in a jet and
Yeah.
fly over there to talk to this little entitled
I
actress.
wonder what she said to him, like when he said that.
She said no,
She stood her
apparently. Which
ground.
it
Yeah,
pains
she
me to
told him
say this,
no.
but I kind of respect that. Like, not that I agree with her. I don't, obviously. But, like, if seeing so many people with views who are in line with mine fold and apologize, and I'm so sorry, I kind of respect that she said no.
Me too.
As much of an asshole as she is.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
See,
you know
I
what?
hate
I
her,
think
but I
because she
think I
stood her
hate the
ground-
rest of them more.
I think because they let her stand her ground and, like, you know, say whatever. I feel like Rachel Zegler's kind of gotten away with, and sort of, as crazy as it sounds, kind of like bullied Disney into doing a bunch of stuff that they don't want her to do. Because she was able to, like, they told her, no, you can't leave the set of Snow White to go to the Oscars, right? You're not invited anyway. So what did she do? She used her audience to bully them to get her to go. You know,
Well, I think
so, and
Disney's-
like that was a huge thing. And then now she's like, no, I'm not going to remove my tweet. No, nope, not going to do it. And since she got her way there, she made it worse when like what 3 months later, I think it was 3 or 4 months later, when she, you know, voiced her opinion on Instagram about Trump supporters.
yeah, that
Was
was
like, she's just not learning her lesson. They're not teaching her, like, look, there's a
Mhm.
certain way things are supposed to look, and you can't be doing this.
Well,
yeah.
and I think
But at the
Disney's
same
in
time,
themselves-
though,
Oh, sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, but at the same time, though, it would be hypocritical of Disney, you know, to because she kind of sort of has all the right to talking points, right, when it comes to Hollywood. So it would be hypocritical of them to, like, not let her speak her mind when all of the people who have had the right opinions, right Hollywood opinion, have been able to do whatever they wanted and say whatever they wanted. Because it's only the people who have the wrong opinion who ever get reprimanded, like Gina Carano, right?
Exactly.
yeah.
It's the same thing with the Palestine thing. If she had the other view, they would have been fine with it because they would be like, yay, good for you. You're on the right team.
That's
it's
the
all about
one
team.
issue that they're kind of split on. Usually they're in lockstep. Like, it depends on
Mhm.
the person what the right opinion is for them. Like, there was Melissa Barrera who got fired from Scream for talking about that she was pro-Palestine. And the thing is, for me, I'm totally against her being fired for that reason. I think you should be allowed to express your views. But the thing is, this is the standard that you people set. This was the goal
Yes.
you wanted of intellectual surveillance, of people getting canceled. They probably all supported Roseanne getting canceled, Gina Carano. So you made this bed, now lie in it.
Mhm. I agree with
It
you.
was people like us saying that people expressing their views shouldn't lose their job for it. And it was
I was
people
reading
like
that.
this, like Rachel Zegler, who were screaming about that.
Yeah, I was reading that article. I'm editing a video because it's gonna come out later tonight. But when I was reading that article, it said, like, oh, the people at Disney were shocked by what she said, and I was like, how are you
Really?
shocked? You not vet your actors and actresses? And I, like, went to her Twitter. I was like, because I can just search something and she's got a freaking opinion on it. Like,
Wait. What were they shocked about? The Trump
That
thing or
she-
the Palestine
The
thing?
Palestine thing. They said that she
Oh.
was shocked that she would tweet that out and tie it to a property that
I feel
she's
like that was the
supposed to be-
least of anything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they said that, like, that shocked them. And I was like, how did that didn't shock them? Like, there's no
Yeah.
way. Did they not look at her Twitter before they hired her? Like, she is a completely outspoken brat.
Well, and
She's
it
still
shows how
on Twitter. It's like, shut the fuck up.
And it shows how disingenuous Disney's politics are, that they've been shoving this feminism down our throats for years now. And remember, they had that song in Aladdin, "Oh, the woman, I won't be silenced," and
Yeah,
women need to be heard.
I
And
didn't
then now they're like, wait, we didn't actually mean any of that.
I did not watch that. I did not. Like, dude, the last live action one I watched was, I think, Maleficent. I haven't watched any other
You
one.
missed out on all of them. You're lucky.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what is this? I'm not watching this garbage. I remember, like, I watched Stephanie live view, or it was like, was it a live view? I don't know, but it was like a review right after for the 101 Dalmatian one, and I just like sat there and watched you talk
Oh,
about it.
Cruella.
Cruella or the good
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Cruella.
Cruella, yeah, that's how I
Ugh.
watched it. Was Stephanie like telling the whole fucking story?
I hated Cruella.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's
know.
one I missed, but I keep getting shown clips from it on YouTube, and it looks
There are people that are like, "Oh my gosh, I love Cruella. It's amazing." It's like, bro, stop cheering for Cruella. She literally gets older and starts killing dogs and puppies. What the
I know.
hell?
Friend was like, "Oh, I love Cruella. Like she had such great fashion. It was amazing." I was like, she's like, it's like, what was it? That other movie with Meryl Streep? It's like a Devil
The
Wears
Devil Wears
Prada.
Prada.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
She's
I
like,
will say,
Cruella was crazy. She was insane. And then you're showing her that, like, oh, she doesn't like Dalmatians because the Dalmatians killed her mom. Like, that's why she has a hatred for Dalmatians. It's so stupid.
The only reason Rachel Zegler has anything resembling a career is because Harvey Weinstein wasn't around to gatekeep all the mids.
Damn.
Wait, I gotta play this Death of Snow White trailer. What is this?
Yeah.
A horror version?
Yeah, supposedly.
Wait, ooh. I mean, that was
yeah, I think we
ritual
saw
was
it.
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah, right. Wait,
There was parts of it though that I was like, man, if they had stuck to stuff like this, it would have been good. Like there was like
Yeah.
shot for shot stuff from like the cartoon where they did like the forest chase scene and like, you know,
Well,
there's just certain things that were really good and about. And you're like, oh man, that just hurts me because I'm like, you could be good, but you're not.
No,
Oh,
you
what I
could-
was
you
gonna
could
say,
see
too.
how it could be good. Like you saw an easy path to a good movie, but they were like, mm-mm.
Nah.
It was like in Scary Movie where it's like life, death, and she's like, death.
What I was gonna say too, Mark Platt should have gotten on a plane to go tell his son Ben Platt that he was too old to play Dear Evan Hansen. I feel like only Steph knows what I'm talking about.
I
and
know.
no
No,
one else.
I know who his
There's
son
how you
is.
know.
Wait, let me pull this up. So they had this musical on Broadway, Dear Evan Hansen. I was always kind of mad on it. It's like it's kind of
songs. Yeah.
it's
has
a
some
very
good
weird story though. It's like they want to be very messagey about like teen suicide and all that. So this kid kills himself, and then there's this like nerdy, unpopular kid, Evan Hansen, who pretends that he was best friends with the dead guy to become popular for it. But he's the hero.
He's actually
so
a really bad character.
yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And so he played Ben Platt, this producer's son, won awards for it and was highly acclaimed when he played it on Broadway.
Mhm.
But then it took like a decade to make the movie. And
Yeah.
of course, Daddy made sure he gets the part in the movie. And he's not even that old. He's like, I don't even think he was 30 at the time, but he looks like I gotta find a picture. He looks like he's
Oh my gosh.
in
What
his
movie is this?
40s. Dear Evan
Dear
Hansen.
Evan Hansen.
Oh, I've never even seen this movie.
Yeah,
or
he did
heard of
so good on Broadway playing this role because
Yeah.
so Ben Platt is the guy from holy shit, chat. What am I
It's
talking about?
perfect.
Pitch Perfect. Yeah, he's the one that's like obsessed with the guys club and wants to be in it.
I don't remember
So
that
he
movie.
has
at all.
he has a really good voice, but yeah. Here, I
This-
found the perfect photo.
And everyone else they cast, it takes place in like a high school, and everyone else they cast looked like they were 12, and then he looks like a pedophile. Oh,
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 Because
ridiculous.
he did such a good job on Broadway, right? But that movie took so long to get made.
Oh, here,
And he
I found
was,
another
I
one.
think he was like always promised the role, like the starring role. Like they
Of
had
course,
always
his daddy's the
wanted him.
producer.
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh, He
oh.
must have pissed off the hair and
That
makeup people too.
wrong.
Like they made him look as old as possible with that intro.
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe it's the T-shirt that makes him look extra pedo-y, but like, damn.
How you doing, fellow kids? Yeah, the makeup trying to hide his wrinkles makes it look so much worse.
How old is he in real life?
Not that old. He's younger than I am, I think.
Oh.
What's his name? What's his name? Ben Platt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is
31.
31.
But was he 31 trying to play a like 17-year-old?
I think younger. I think he's supposed to be what, like 14, 15?
He was 23 when he starred on Broadway.
And Broadway,
The
you're like
movie is
existed,
the
so you-
movie though was from like 2021.
Oh,
So-
He like 13 or 14?
Yeah, that means he was like 29 or something.
So yeah,
or
he should have flown on a
28, I think
plane.
28, like when he's filming it, because it takes what, like a year to make, right? So
Yeah.
28, 27, 28. That he
He's
was
playing like a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
I feel like there are people that age who could have gotten away with it, but like, ooh,
I don't know,
Yeah.
Mike. I mean, if he's really supposed to be 13 or 14.
This is what he
No.
looked like on Broadway. Here, this is what he looked
yeah,
like on
he was
Broadway.
cute in the
He's
Broadway
He's
one.
younger. He looks younger on Broadway. He looks like a high school kid on
Oh,
Broadway.
definitely. The Broadway
You know?
one, he looks.
He looks like
Yeah.
he got hit with an
He's
ugly stick
passable.
between the two.
Mind you, like
Yeah.
he definitely have to get his arms waxed. Like, holy
I
shit,
know.
what's going on with that arm hair?
Yeah. It's like he looks fine on Broadway, right? But like the movie,
No, yeah, the movie's problematic.
All right, let me pull up this Death to Snow White. I'm excited to see what this is.
Mirror hanging on the wall.
Hanging on.
I am the fairest of them all.
Oh yes, you are fair, it is true. But we both know Snow White is more beautiful than you.
You really are Princess of the People, aren't you?
All the shields, and may the rest help with your wife.
That's just too much.
I don't know about all that.
Bring me one of Snow White's little friends.
I was offered the gift of being able to help, and I took it. Pleasure of mine.
We shall see how quickly that pretty smile fades.
What are the huntsmen doing out here?
Our men are searching as we speak.
Slugs on her?
No, leeches.
You mean she got away?
Dwarves. They are protecting her.
The dwarves? Have they all gone mad?
They do appear to be quite mad.
They got actual.
Damn!
Let him.
You to take matters into my own hands.
Trying to enlist the Queen's aid to save Snow White,
My queen!
I might have told her she was hiding in the dark forest.
Please.
The dwarf looked like
Take
Peter.
Snow White! Snow White!
She's been poisoned, my king.
I'm the only one responsible for this.
Oh God! God!
To kill them all.
She must be found alive, or I risk losing the throne.
Now take her heart from her chest.
Oh! Oh my God!
Like, what is this?
And then
Goodies.
Have it all.
I'm traumatized.
Sign me up. Take my money.
I'm so traumatized. dude.
I couldn't help but laugh when like
Ooh, angry little fucker.
that.
They're funny.
I couldn't help but laugh when like I guess it was the queen who was wearing the thing and she's
Yeah.
speaking to somebody, but she's like looking in that direction. And they're
Wait, was it just me, or did that queen chick kind of look a little bit like she had a little bit of a young Michelle Pfeiffer going on,
Yeah.
or is it just me?
No, I see what you mean. They had a dwarf here yes, who looks like my friend Peter. I got to take a screen cap of this. It looks just like him if he were a dwarf.
If he were.
That looks good though. What did they? When does this come out? I want to see it. March. Oh, so is this out
I
already?
guess it's out now, or maybe
How do we watch it?
is it
Is it
Blumhouse?
theaters?
Like, what is this?
yeah.
I think Blumhouse movies nowadays are even worse. Okay, I'm gonna find out how to watch this. That looks really good. But I
Hey,
mean,
Ian So Forth is in the chat. He says, I've walked in on something.
hey, dude, what's up?
He walked in on my eyes getting raped. I was like, damn, I don't want to see that.
Was this bitch bathing in slugs?
Yeah,
No, they were
leeches.
leeches.
It's for
Oh,
your
did anyone
skin.
see the Daily Wire's Snow White movie? Did that come out?
No, they're not doing
No,
it.
it's over.
They're not doing.
Yeah.
Oh, because they
No.
don't like Brett
Brett
Cooper now.
Cooper's done. Yeah.
Brett Cooper left.
Mm.
She's like, fuck you guys, I'm out.
I feel
Is it
like they
gonna-
probably weren't doing it before she left. I feel like that.
I
could've
think
played
so.
Into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
because
kind
these
of
are
feel
easy-
like they
You think
might
it
have
was a
like
troll?
creative differences on that one, and like they were like, you know what? Let's just not do this.
It sounds like they have creative differences on everything.
Yeah.
One second, I'm trying to see how does one watch this? March is almost over. What do you mean it's out in March? Okay, now it says in theaters in April. Oh, April 18th it's in theaters. All right, I will go see that. Take my money. It looks like it could be
Wow.
part of the Pooniverse.
Oh
like,
yeah, maybe.
They have the scary Winnie the Pooh movies now. It's the Pooniverse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's a first time watch for you, Michelle. The Pooniverse.
No, don't do it to yourself, Michelle.
It's disgusting.
Don't do it.
I got
Don't-
better horror ones you could watch.
Don't ruin Winnie the Pooh for yourself.
Well, let me pull up another thing I wanted to get into. So, have you guys seen the Harry Sisson apology video?
No, I can't
No.
wait. I've been waiting for this. Let's go.
So, for anyone who has not been caught up, I am not only floored, I'm offended. I am offended that this little twerp has a sex scandal, and I have not. He has a sex scandal, and I don't have a sex scandal. Not fair.
I know that's crazy with all the
Mike,
like
you would
really,
have to leave your house. Go venture out.
but
I
also with
know.
the really kinky pics you post on Twitter all the time. I'm really surprised that people haven't slid into your DMs. Like
No
some
one. My
creepos.
DMs are a barren wasteland.
Get on that
Wow.
Snapchat.
Yeah, apparently, I'm not. So,
He's like signing up right now.
No. So get this shit. This is so annoying. Let me bitch for a second. This fucking guy. I can't stand these people. I met this guy, and I feel like if guys weren't so slutty, like we might have stuff in common. We might have a nice time. He loves horror movies. I'm like, oh, let's grab drinks. And no matter what I say, it's just like, no, dick pic. And this man will not stop sending me his dick. And I'm like, and I've not responded in maybe 2 months. And every day he continues sending me dick pic. I think I just got on a list. He must have like
Is
a
it
dick pic
small?
list. It's fine. It's nothing
Okay.
like I wouldn't be waving it around if I were him, but fine. Nothing to write
Like
home
he's
about.
a little too proud. Like, it's just calm down.
But it's like I went ghost hunting with my friends, and I was texting him during and telling him like funny anecdotes, and he's like, "That's nice, dick pic."
Oh my god.
I feel like it's
You
just
need to block this guy, Mike. Block him.
Block him.
no. I'm like, oh, but maybe we'll fall in love.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, all he does
Oh,
is send
no.
you this.
No, I know. I have not responded in the longest time, and still, like, probably since we've been on this stream, I have dick pics from him. On
Oh
Snapchat.
my god.
I
I
feel like
don't
you're
know
being
why.
sexually
I
harassed.
have any
Like,
exposed anyway.
I just want
Wow.
to be like heart harassed, you know, like
Oh, Mike is being me too'd. I feel bad. for
Yes.
him.
Mike, dude.
Damn.
I know. I feel like these dudes are so slutty. It's like you can't get past that barrier with most of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, Courtney, like exactly. He says Courtney says he doesn't even have an impressive dick. Like that. That's when you block and move on because you're not
Yeah.
even being entertained.
I know.
I'm like, does nobody believe in like keeping some mystery anymore? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
No.
I've seen it from every which way, every angle, up, down, to the side. Like,
No,
Keep
the
some
mystery
mystery.
is over, especially for like the chicks that are like, you know what, we're just gonna bang like thousands of dudes now. It's like
So
the
sad.
mystery is over. Like,
No mystery as long as their OnlyFans exists.
exactly.
can there never be like individual mystery, one-on-one mystery though?
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Harry Sisson's Snapchat.
I'm
So that's just
yeah.
I said.
Wait, so Michelle, do you know what's going on with this Harry Sisson guy?
no.
Yeah, see, she's too
Ooh,
innocent. She doesn't know
she
what's going on. We
is.
gotta let her know what's going
She's
on.
not a degenerate like the rest of us.
No.
Oh my god, Ian, thank you so much. Wait, we'll come back to Harry in 1 second. Oh my god, dude, thank you so much. That is So unbelievably generous of you. Michelle, would you like?
Yes. So Ian, thank you for the 50. That's pounds, I believe, right?
Mhm.
Yes, that's crazy. Thank you so much, dude.
Big King's money.
It is. I'll set the ball rolling for scandal. Mike, you dangerous bit of peace. You settle that heat down.
Am I being heaty?
Yeah. He's
Thanks, man.
he's starting the scandal for you.
Thank you. I need some scandal. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, I need at least like, the prospect of a sex scandal.
I hope you get one in 2025.
Thank you.
Know,
It's on. I'm trying to manifest it. It's on my dream board.
You know what? It's gonna happen with Tom on Toxic Fem. I feel like it's gonna happen.
I hope so. I love Tom.
You know what? Maybe you need to start sliding into some DMs.
Yes.
That's what needs to happen. You need to slide in.
I don't think there's anyone to
start with Tom.
It doesn't matter. You want a scandal. It doesn't matter. You want a scandal. You got to make your scandal.
Oh,
slide into those DMs.
Start with Tom.
That's good advice. I'm gonna quote. That is good advice. You want your scandal? Make your scandal.
Make your scandal.
He's learned invaluable lessons tonight.
Courtney, you're the worst. You are the worst. I'm not saying you're wrong, but
Courtney. Damn.
the truth hurts. But
He doesn't have to have sex though. It can just all be in the DMs.
I'm gonna manifest my scandal.
Wait, there's a guy that's like literally telling you right now. He's like, you haven't DM'd me back. He's trying to get you. Look at your super chats. The ones before Ian.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Volcanic, it's not for lack of trying. You don't DM me back. I'm sorry. I'm a bad DMer.
Look at
I would
that.
sex scandal you. Thank you, Jeremy.
How are you going to have a sex scandal if you're a bad DMer?
See, this is why I don't have them. This is why I don't have any sex scandals. This is terrible. I'm learning. I'm trying. So wait, Michelle, are you familiar with who this guy is?
Yes, I know the little weasel, yes.
Yes. Him and his little girlfriend, they were the original TikTok twinks for Biden.
I didn't know his girlfriend was too.
I didn't know he had a girlfriend.
I meant the guy.
Dude, I
Chris.
thought it was gay for the longest time. Like until this happened, I thought he was gay.
See, he's never set off my gaydar, and I think what it is, he's not gay, he's just a fag. That's really what it comes down to. That is my assessment. Yes, Harry. He's never set off my gaydar. No, I didn't mean his girlfriend. I meant that one, Chris, who's like him in a wig.
Oh, I don't know which one that is.
No, Chris. I was supposed to be debating him on Timcast, and the little bitch backed out. I was like, oh.
Wait, pull him up. I don't know which one's Chris.
Chris Mowry. Let me find him.
I don't know that guy.
Love how you're just putting him on blast.
I hate I know Harry Sisson because he's a little bitch too, but like he was everywhere for the Biden Harris stuff.
This guy was too. They had their whole little liberal twink squad.
Little circle jerk.
Yeah, this guy. He looks like fucking Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
I think I've seen them together.
Oh my god, yeah. I think I've probably seen them
do their little
too.
dancey dance together and are all up on each other.
See, that's why I thought they were gay. I thought they were gay together.
They're just fags. They're hetero fags.
Oh.
It's a rare Pokemon, but it exists.
Well, clearly.
Hetero?
Well, so it came out this week that Harry was, what was he doing?
He's a fuckboy. He was all up in like every girl's DM, and all these like liberal girls were like, getting DMs from him, and basically I guess he didn't really he didn't start with sending dick pics, but then he would slide into their DMs and then just basically be like, oh, you're like wifey material and I really like you, send me nudes, and then like they'd all send him nudes, of course, because girls can't fucking say no apparently.
And I think these girls were clout chasing whores because they were saving everything, and they
Well,
Doesn't
that
it go
one
to
girl.
Doesn't it go to prove the idea never trust a male feminist? Like they're just like like he
Yeah.
uses this crap about women and all he really wants is sex. He's in all those girls' DMs. He doesn't give a crap about them or anything about them. It's just about that. Like he's the toxic masculinity he fusses about.
Yeah, and exactly, especially to this one girl who apparently was SH'd. And so, like, first he started talking to her, and she was like, something has happened, like something bad had happened to me. So they started talking, like, kind of like bonding. And so it's like she trauma bonded to him. And then he used her to get like nudes and stuff from her. But he would tell her, like, you're the only girl for me, and I'm gonna wipe you up and like all this stuff. And she kind of like trusted him. So she like sent him all these nudes and stuff. And then it turned out that he was like, well, not just 2-timing her. He was like 6, 7, 8 times timing her. Like there's like a lot of girls. So they all figured it out. And they all figured out what's going on. The most fascinating story out of all of them, though, was this one girl who was like, we were fuck buddies. Like they had grown up together.
Like in real life?
Yeah, they were fuck
buddies.
buddies.
I thought he had never even met these chicks.
No, he hadn't met any of them except this one girl, and they were fuck buddies. And she was like, he was weird because like we had an arrangement, like we knew, like we weren't really going out, we weren't dating, but whenever we would see each other, we would fuck. So they were kind of like fuck buddies or whatever. And then at some point, though, he started being annoying, and then he started being like, just asking for her for nudes, like whenever. And then she started to feel weird, like extra weird, because she found out that he works for this guy that's a total creepo, and that this creepy guy was hanging out. His name is Camille something. Like, and he's
I gotta find a picture of it too, because he looks
so creepy. Like, I'm like, dude, if you see this guy, like, in the street, you'd be like, oh, this guy's either a pedo or some shit. Like, this is fucking creepy. But anyway, so this guy, he was apparently grooming these young boys, and it just becomes like a whole rabbit hole about this Camille guy. And that was the most fascinating one. And she was like, oh yeah, that's him.
Ooh.
That's that Camille guy.
He looks like Shrek. Ugh.
Yeah, he's weird looking.
Yeah.
And so apparently this dude was like grooming a bunch of people. And according to this girl, she told Harry Sisson about it.
Chester the molester. That's his name from now on.
Yeah, so she told about this to Harry, and Harry was like, oh yeah, like I don't work with that guy anymore, and like basically brushed it off. And then it turned out that he was lying, and then he's like, I don't work with that guy anymore, send me more nudes. Like, and then she was like, what the fuck, like that's kind of a weird thing to say. And then it turned out that he was working for him, and he knew about the grooming and stuff. And that's kind of what's getting him really in trouble now, is that his association with that guy who's grooming these kids.
I didn't know about that part of it at first, but the rest of it, I feel like I've been kind of defending him because, well, first of all, I feel like maybe it's like if he were a gay guy, he would be considered one of the nicer ones. Like, so he claims he never told them they were exclusive, and like, I feel like he acted better, that maybe the bar is just that low. But the thing is, there's so many people that he is accused of sexual impropriety and molesting, and me too. Like, would he ever give any grace or any benefit of the doubt to anyone else who was on the right side of things? No. So it's like, you people created these rules, live by them.
It's like it's kind of like the same thing that's happening, but to a much greater extent to Destiny. Like, have you heard about what's going on with him and the whole?
There's something new with him.
Well, he's getting sued for like distributing like the fucking porn and shit of that girl.
Oh, well, he's distributing it. That's something different.
Yeah, like it was, and it was non-consensual. Like she did not even know that he was recording her, according to her, allegedly.
Oh wow.
Allegedly,
I believe that
admitted it too, though.
Yeah, the sex was consensual, but like the recording of it and then sending it to other people was not. So
yeah, I thought he admitted it. Didn't he admit to
I believe so, which is kind of like gonna fuck him in court, I think, because he kind of
Yeah. He doesn't care.
That guy has dark energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's weird.
I saw once about Destiny. So I was hosting this event once where they had these different panels of speakers and stuff, and I was hosting. So I tried to write funny little introductions for all of them. This was years ago before I knew all the things we unfortunately against our will now know about Destiny. But so it was like the most gentle joke, the intro that I said about his name. I was like, is that a stripper or a drag queen? Destiny. So I think that's like all the things I could have mentioned. And he was so pissed off about it after and was shaking his finger at me afterwards. He's like this
Really?
laughing hysterically.
I thought it was a stripper name too.
He's so weird. Did you see him on Pierce Morgan when Pierce invited him on?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I can't remember what they were talking about, but he was like, everybody in the comments was talking about how, like, is he on coke? Like, he just can't stop moving. He's drinking the Red Bull. Like,
because he's on meth or some shit. He's like,
that's what I was gonna say.
Like,
it came out like DMs of his that he was talking about how he does meth and has a shriveled up tiny penis.
Oh my god.
Let me find
I don't want
it.
to know.
Both things are unfortunate.
But you
know that.
But you know what's so crazy is the first time I met him, it was like one of my the first streams that I did. It was the first Simpcast I went on Christy's channel, and
he was on Simpcast.
He came on because Lauren Southern was on, and then the whole conversation de-evolved into this whole thing about how he was like, pedophiles are misunderstood and they need like help, and like I was like, the fuck is this guy saying? Because I had no idea who he was, and I was like, the hell's this guy talking about? And then like he was like saying how like CP was like regulated CP was a good form of therapy thing. I think it was right after it. It was like a little bit after it. It was the first time I went on Simcast. I'll never forget it because I was like, it was the first night I met Lauren Southern. And then he was like, I mean, he was saying the most fucked up shit. Like my mind was like, how the fuck does anyone think this way? Like I was like, this is so crazy. But most liberals do think like that. Like they think there's like there's a saving grace and that these people are all just very like they need help kind of thing.
You know who's another one like that? Do you remember that guy, Hunter Avalon?
Yes, I do.
Same thing. And he wanted me to go on his channel to debate him on this. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I think this is one subject that I'm not capable of because I would just want to like reach over and grab him by the throat. I'm like, I don't trust myself to not get angry. That I'm like, what? And also, what is there to debate? What is there to debate?
Yeah, there's nothing there to debate.
No,
absolutely nothing.
It was the exact same. Yeah. Ew, here's Destiny's. Ugh. Oh, and then so he was married to a woman and they had like an open marriage and she would bang other people. He was like a cuck husband and then she left him. And then a video came out of him sucking dick or something. And people thought it was Nick Fuentes' dick in it. I don't know if that's true.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think it's Nick because
I don't either.
First of all, Nick was like denying it and he was laughing about it, but I don't think it was Nick, but I don't know. Who knows?
Ew. One sec, hold on. Sorry, vamp for 1 second.
Well, we can read this. Destiny's like, yo.
Oh yeah, great to leave you on.
how long does ecstasy last? I've been up for fucking 28 hours. This dude sold us meth. Holy fuck. Am I gonna debate on fucking meth? Yeah, we have so much energy. Ew. Tried to sleep and woke up in 1 hour. Pensive goal kick. Oh well, fuck. Dude, you could get an insane amount of work done on this shit. Just wait for, I think he meant wait for 24 hours with no hunger or anything. What the fuck?
Oh, my friend brought me a milkshake.
Oh, he wants your pants. I'm just
Ew.
Pat check, except I've had insane meth dick for 18 hours. Ew.
What is meth dick?
What the fuck is that? Like, I'm guessing like basically floppy dick. I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm Googling it.
Google it.
Don't Google meth dick. You're gonna have the worst whatever search shit.
Oh, I already do.
Like
Okay,
it.
everything is
one inch
blocked. Everything
long.
is nope. I can't.
He's saying it. He's saying like it's 1 inch long. Docs. I think I'm okay. Just worried about the calm down. Autonomy. I'm like 75% sure there was a lot of meth in this. Lol. Wait, who is he talking to? Is he just talking to himself? Like, I don't understand. Why is this all Destiny?
I know.
Like, this is all Destiny. Like, who is he talking to? Lol. Nah, you should get tested. And we did, but the result take like a week and the source was pretty trustworthy. Never relying on that again. And any well-informed drug people feel confident IDing this? Is it possible? Mason, okay.
This is Discord.
There's no fucking way I can do this debate. I'm awake now for like 32 hours or something. My bad, mateys. I can't believe this guy fucked us so hard. Ooh.
Pretty much,
like I
that's
said,
pretty much it. Like it came out. I have safe search on my computer to protect me from
that's what Rivera said.
from all of the bad images out there.
Right, I don't. I'll look.
Well,
I didn't want to unblur them.
He says meth dick is like he said it's 1 inch long.
I don't want. I don't want to unblur the photo.
It's
But I
like
feel
shrink
like
it.
it's probably got to be that way to begin with, right?
Probably. I mean, we're
Ooh.
talking about Destiny though. So.
Yeah.
He's probably been in the pool naturally. But okay, share the
No.
Harry thing.
Anyway, Harry, sorry.
Let's go back.
Okay,
Let's go
we did
back.
a side quest. Ooh, I'm just haunted by that. Yeah, like I said,
Brett is
that
like,
dude
how is
has-
Michelle holding up? Michelle is worried about your mental health.
I'm
I was in the pool. Let me find. So yeah. So anyway, Harry has now committed the ultimate sin to leftists. He has been exposed as being heterosexual.
I thought you were gonna say he apologized.
He came out as
No,
straight.
they've for a long time basically criminalized heterosexual sexuality. So
My God, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I thought he was gay for so long.
no, he's a
I
fag.
still think it's funny how even though he came out with like that video and people are like, I still think you're gay. Like, I don't believe any of this.
I know.
Okay, so
I'm
here,
one
I
of those
think-
people.
I think it was today he came out with his apology video. He's so
Look
sorry.
how gay he looks. Like he looks so gay. Like you just look at him. He looks.
He
gay.
looks like he's on
He
meth.
looks like he speaks with a lisp.
Very is straight
He
and
looks
Mikey is
like he's
straight.
on
But
meth.
you can also see that he also looks like what he is, like a little creep that's just trying to like get in girls' pants and like BS them and lie to them. He's almost like the prince and Frozen, like that's evil. Like
Oh.
Hans. Like that's what he's like.
And honestly about this entire controversy that has exploded in the past week. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I fucked up. I should have told the people I was talking to that there were other people, and of course I regret that decision and I've reflected on it a lot and I'm learning and going to be better in the future.
Oh yeah.
Now, what I will say is that this entire situation has been blown wildly
Oh my
out of
gosh.
proportion by MAGA Republicans.
MAGA
to further their
Republicans.
Wait,
elitist
wait,
agenda.
wait,
Like, we all know that
rewind.
they don't actually.
Rewind, because I got stuck on the I'm gonna be better. I couldn't get past that. Okay,
He's
hold
gonna
on.
do better. Do better.
He's gonna be better, guys.
A lot and I'm learning and going to be better in the future. Now, what I will say is that
Wait,
this
wait,
entire
pause it again.
situation has been blown wildly out of proportion.
He's saying he's gonna be better by being openly a fuckboy. So he's gonna tell the women that he's like, two-timing that,
That's
I'm
not true.
two-timing you. I'm just openly gonna be a fuckboy now and tell every woman that I'm banging all of your friends as well. Just so you know.
And then, for all they can bitch about it, but this is the culture that their sort of leftism has led to, of not having relationships, of demonizing men and women, of demonizing monogamy, relationships. This is what you'll end up with. Everyone will be like this.
Of proportion by MAGA Republicans to further their political agenda. Like, we all know that they don't actually care about this. They just hate me. That's why they care. I mean, when has MAGA ever cared about women?
It's your
also,
people
MAGA
doing
has
this.
been spreading misinformation about the situation. So I want to set the record straight. I was not in a relationship with anyone. I wasn't exclusive with anyone. I never met anybody in person. I never spoke to anybody on the phone.
Hang on. Pause.
The girls are not accusing him of any of that.
Well, no, except for one of them is, because she's saying that, especially the one that was SH'd, like he did. I mean, she showed the receipts. He did tell her that, like, you're the only one, and I'm gonna wipe you up and stuff. So
yeah,
it wasn't
but
just like,
but that doesn't. Just saying, like, she just wanted to know if she was the only one he was talking to, not are we together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
yeah. So like everything that he is saying, like, I did not do this, and nobody was accusing him of any of that. So he's dissolving himself of things that people aren't accusing him of.
Yeah.
Right.
Ian, thank you so much, dude. That's so nice of you. Nina.
Ian, thank you for the 10 pounds. Come on, he's straight, but with an excellent hairbrush. He does have nice hair.
He looks a little syndrome-y. Yeah, but that hair, he's young and that hairline is very far back. Like, give it a couple years, he's going to be bald.
That's true. I feel bad for
That's
dudes that
it.
lose their hair.
It was a very casual thing. Additionally, we as Democrats have to get better at recognizing
who's we,
someone who
bitch?
makes a mistake and can learn from that mistake.
You
And
are the
some
people
people-
my God, are you
Oh,
freaking kidding me? No way. Don't go and preach because you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. If this
Tell
was
it
the
to
other way
Roseanne.
around, you would
Tell it to
not- You
Roseanne.
would not allow a single ounce of grace for
No.
people. There's no way. Get out
Lefties
of here.
accepting an apology and letting people move on with their lives? Yeah, right. I mean,
Never.
come on.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
exactly
they
what I-
invented cancel culture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly what I was saying about Melissa Barrera. This is the culture that you people created. You made this bed, now lie in it.
I
This
think
was
the
the
only
culture you wanted.
person. I think the only person that I can like think off the top of my head that like got canceled and apologized and came back is James Gunn. It's the
Yeah.
only person that I
yeah.
think I know of. But
That's
I don't
true.
know. Which makes
Which,
me think,
like-
what did he have to hide that they accepted him back? I don't know.
No, he can't-
I was
he
going to
allowed a-
say what he
was allowed
did
a
isn't
second
any
chance
sort of.
because DC was desperate.
Yeah, what he did isn't any
The
sort of crime
Marvel.
for these people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Someone who does actual harm to a community. We cannot,
Oh,
as
the
a party,
community.
just attack and demonize people who make
community
mistakes,
has
people who
entered
are
the
You
chat.
learning
do
from their
that.
actions. If we ever want to hold office ever again and actually win an
Who's
election,
we?
our umbrella should be as wide as possible.
Yup.
And we shouldn't be trying to silence people or push people away.
That's all
or
you
vocal
people
on these
do.
issues. And the final thing I'll
I
say
like
about
how
the
this
issues.
is
I
that
like how
people
he, like,
involved in
started
this
out,
situation released my private text messages.
I like how he started out blaming MAGA Republicans and now he's lecturing his own fan base.
Yeah.
His own.
Yeah.
This isn't about MAGA, right? He already said, like, oh, MAGA Republicans, they wouldn't care if it wasn't for this. But now he's lecturing his fan base because he doesn't, because I'm sure that it's his fan base that's judging them. So he's
Yeah.
like, don't you judge me. We should be better than that. We should be better than MAGA. How dare you? You're acting just like MAGA.
Yeah,
You should
the
allow
funny part
grace.
is
like, he is
that-
completely attacking his own fan base.
this is the funniest part because this is such a I'm sorry, but like it's like he goes, oh, I'm gonna apologize, but also fuck MAGA and fuck you guys for not accepting my apology. Be better. And it's like, what the
He's
fuck?
not
What
even
kind of apology is
apologizing.
this?
And it's what Ramiro said. Like, a lot of people in MAGA have been some of the only ones defending him.
That's true. Like you.
Yeah.
You defended him.
Yeah. Do you think that, like, when it, you know, if I ever get my sex scandal, do you think this bitch would ever be defending me? Hell no.
No. No. Although maybe he might because you're gay and he does want to be an ally. So he's like, he might give you a break.
Yeah, I bet he's been an ally to that Chris of his many times.
Oh no.
private photos of me, intimate details about me that intended to stay private.
No one saw your
without my
dick.
knowledge
There's
or
nothing to
consent.
see.
I didn't consent to any of that. A complete violation of my privacy.
Oh,
And
he's
I
trying
think
to
that
do with me too. This
He
is
made
so
this
true.
whole situation. He made this whole situation. It's so funny. He's the victim here, right?
Yeah.
Not the women that he
Two-timed.
Two-timed. Yeah. He's the victim. They did this without my consent. He made this whole situation. This situation wouldn't exist if he didn't do all of this. So he can't play the victim while also and not take responsibility for what he created. He created this whole situation.
This
Like
is so
maybe you shouldn't have been a fuckboy. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
This is
pretty
so true though.
simple.
Hey, I said no
But
absolution.
hold
but
on,
you need
but
to
hold
give
on.
me absolution.
But as Steph pointed out, what's so bad about this is he really is like, I'm not here to actually apologize or actually change. Like, I'm here to lecture you to accept people like me.
The fuckboy community.
No, I'm telling you, his retribution was I totally fucked up. You guys are right. I should have been open about it. I should have just told all the girls that,
by saying that,
I'm
like,
banging all of you.
None of this all happened without my consent. He's vilifying those women.
Yeah.
Okay? He's literally vilifying those women, putting it all on them.
And
he
before
knows that
that-
by doing that, his audience is going to go and attack those girls.
Yeah, and before
Now, look, I'm
this,
not saying like they didn't do anything wrong or that they're not clout chasers. I honestly haven't really been paying attention to any of this. I just know like bits and pieces here and there. I haven't watched any of their videos. So like I don't know who they are or like if they're clout chasers or not. Like, do they have an audience? I have no idea.
Steph. But to your point, though, he's like he's totally doing that. And before this apology, he was calling them crazy. He was calling
I
them
did see that video.
Yeah, he was using all the words that like basically predator men use to like say like all these crazy bitches are like after me and stuff like that. It's like that's what he was textbook narcissist bullshit. Like he was doing with like all the women. And now he's all like, "Oh, they did it to me. That was my private stuff."
Well,
it's
because narcissists will play the victim. They don't want to ever take responsibility or think that what they did was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. He was calling them crazy bitches. And to answer your question, I mean, so one of them, I think the one that was saying that she was SH'd, she was like, the reason that I even got involved with this guy was because I was getting into the political arena and I wanted, like, they kind of wanted to work their way up and they knew that this guy was famous. So in some ways, like they were clout chasers. Like, I'm not gonna, say that they weren't, but in like, they all are like that. I think when you get into the political TikTok sphere, it's like you're trying to like, you're trying to be the next this guy, and you're like, oh, okay, I have a way in. Like this is why, like, I made that tweet and I was like, girls, just stop sending fucking nudes, like,
Yeah,
because really it comes down to them. Like they shouldn't have been sending him nudes.
Yes,
And if you have any genuine intentions of being interested in somebody or trying to date someone or anything of the sort, stay away from fucking content creators and influencers and all that bullshit. Like, I've dated people like these fucking clout chasing scumbags. They're all alike. That's why I just avoid the type.
Now, did he start the DMs with any of them, or did they start them? That's what I'm curious about.
I don't think we know.
I don't
Probably
think we
them.
know. I think like one or two of them said that they started it. Because like I know the SH girl, I'm pretty sure she said she started it because she was like, I wanted to like get in with him. Like she was like, I wanted into the political sphere.
Clout chasing whores.
Yeah, and then he was
which
like,
he is
you're
too.
so cute. You're so cute. Blah blah blah. Like send me nudes, and she's like, okay. Like, but she was at first she said like the SH one was like, I didn't send nudes to him at first, but like he kind of wore me down because like. I guess,
I don't love that.
I don't know
Like,
if I buy it, but
yeah. And also, like, nobody can force you to do so. Like, you did it, own up to it. But he's just another clout chasing whore. These people are exactly alike, the two of them. They deserve each other. This is so true too, by the way. Note how all his spineless friends straight up ditched him. Yeah, there's no loyalty on the left.
The only thing is like I feel like all the I'm just more disappointed with all the women because I'm like, don't you women have like any women in your life that's like, don't do that. Like don't send random dudes fucking nudes. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
And you'll
I'm
be
trying to
fine.
look at it from like both perspectives because on one hand, if the girl said like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get into that sphere, and she's not going into it like she's going into it looking for advice. It's kind of like I've gotten DMs before, like, hey, I'm thinking of starting my own YouTube channel. Like, you know, do you have any advice? I would just give them advice. I wouldn't try and start a relationship with somebody.
Oh, so you wouldn't ask for a dick pic in return for your
no, you know what I mean? So, like if they're
Yeah.
coming to him, I think the intent is matters. So if her intention, especially since she said like I didn't want to send him anything right away, if that intention was like never to start anything and he is the one that kept pushing, well, remember he's the one that has like all the clout, all the followers, all, you know,
Right.
he's like in that position of power.
It's predatory. That's why it's so predatory.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know. In a way, it's kind of like the whole. I don't want to compare it to this, but I don't want to compare it to this, but it's not as similar, but it's sort of the same thing. Like James Charles, the whole James Charles situation,
I don't know
where
which one that is.
where he.
I don't know the details, but wasn't he hitting up minors?
Yeah, so it's minors. It's not.
Whoa.
So it's minors. It's not. But it's also straight guys as well. So I'm not going to touch on the minors. I'll do the straight guys instead. You know, he's in that like position of power where he has all of the fame, all of that stuff.
Wait,
and
who's
then
this guy?
like
James
they'll
Charles?
DM him or he'll
He's
DM
like a
them,
big-
and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, it's like James Charles in my DMs." You know, so like from their perspective, this is their celebrity. This is their person that they know. And so they're freaking out like, holy shit, he actually responded. And so and then it'll go from there, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like that's how I'm looking at it. Like I'm sure that people DM content creators or celebrities like all the time. And I'm sorry, I just thought of something.
What?
Nothing. I'll try and find it and then I'll share it with you.
She's like, I'm remembering that one time where I did ask for nudes back.
No,
and
I'm
somebody said-
remembering this one reel that I saw.
What? We gotta see it now.
Oh, we gotta see it now, Steph. You're left
I'll
out.
look for it and share it. But I'm sure that like people DM content creators, celebrities like all the time and are not expecting a response back. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, of course.
So like I'm sure that they just did that and did it without expecting a response back. When they finally got one, I'm sure it's like shocking to them because this person has so much so many followers, and if you have a lot of followers on TikTok, you're basically like in their view TikTok famous. So like this famous person is DMing me. I didn't expect a response, but I actually got one. Holy crap, my mind is blown. So
You know-
they're put into that that power dynamic between like him
Yeah.
who's with like, you know, all the followers, all of the power, and them who who weren't really expecting a response back, but they got one. So they're like,
You're right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
just
I
think
do-
that other person is a piece of shit, though, because as much as he's transactional, or the person on his side of the equation is transactional and wants something, it's the same thing on the flip side. They're not
Mm-hmm.
messaging him for any pure, genuine reasons. They want something just like he wants something. So that's why I say I think they're all pieces of shit who deserve each other.
Well, and the crazy part to me is like, if you're a straight dude in this world, like, and I didn't think he was straight, but if he's straight and he's having these chicks come up into his DMs, I mean, I would have thought by now, because we all know lefties don't actually live by their own word, like they don't do that. If I was him, I would have like, you know, been protecting myself a little bit more. You don't want to start sending fucking weird shit to chicks either. I mean, there's a lot of psycho bitches out there, so it's like it's
Yeah.
kind of on him as well. Like what he's doing. I mean, not like, let's just say that he was even honest about it or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just like it's what Steph is talking about. It's like that predatory behavior that I think, I don't know, he should have been more safe about he's messaging and stuff like that, because you never know what kind of crazy bitches are out there
Mhm.
either.
No,
Hoes be
they're
crazy.
There are a lot of clout chasing whores out there.
Yeah,
That's
so
before
I
the
mean,
end of his thing.
he shouldn't be too
Regardless
surprised.
of your political beliefs, you can agree that that's wrong. I certainly wouldn't do that to somebody,
Oh,
and I know you wouldn't
bullshit.
either.
Oh,
One
yeah,
thing I'm
right.
particularly proud of my generation for doing is moving past this idea that we should idolize politicians beyond their impact. However, I'd like to look at the other side of the coin. When politics becomes a game of pointing out any small mistakes someone makes, we are putting our feelings above what truly matters, how we are all impacted by the actions our leaders take. And I'll conclude with this. I have some bad news for MAGA. I know they thought they could use this situation to try to take me down or silence me, but that was never going to work. I'm still going to be vocal about the things I care about and fight for the things I care about. And if that upsets MAGA, then so be it.
Well, I mean, people are
how
upset that you
brave
worked
and
for a
stunning.
groomer and you knew that the guy was a groomer and like didn't say anything. Even the left is pissed off about that because that guy, that Camille guy, is turning out to be really creepy. And this guy was like his I don't know what, his campaign manager or something. Like I don't know what he was,
No.
but somebody like really close to him.
That
I
last
forgot
part he
about-
said. That last part he said it would only work if Kamala won. Like as if we give a crap about Harry. Like as if that Trump did just win the popular vote and all the electoral college. Like
Every swing state.
yeah, no one cares about
Nobody
Harry.
cares.
Like no one cares. You're not important, dude. And watching that video, last thing I'll say about him, like what a little con artist. Like the way he talks is so like it's just straight up BS. Like if you have eyes to see it all, it's just clear as day. He is a BSer. Like there's nothing real about that guy.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right.
I totally forgot about this. Him and Chris during the election would always make videos like this talking about Gen Z is watching you. Gen Z knows what's happening. Like he speaks for everything
my
is Gen
God.
Z in my generation. Oh, fuck off, dude.
Well, that's funny because his
so-
generation is moving more Republican.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The guys in his generation.
Yes, definitely.
Steph, I'm dying to see what this reel is that you're
I'm
talking
trying
about.
to find it. I'm
I have no
I'm
idea what
making
this
it out to
is.
be something like super hilarious. And it's probably something that like I was like up late at night, delusional from lack of sleep, and I found it really funny.
Yeah, we're
I'm-
gonna
I'm
watch it,
trying
and
to find it.
we're all gonna be like crickets. Like it's gonna be
I
like,
know.
what the
Yeah.
fuck was this?
And she's like,
It's not even-
here's still laughing. I can't. Yeah, I can't take any more of this Harry guy. I just,
Yeah.
Oh, MAGA wants to silence me.
I just think I
Exactly this
also
threat.
think it is
Still
funny
talking.
he didn't say a word about Camille. Like, because that's the thing that's more spicy than him fucking DMing a bunch of girls. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, I could give two shits about that.
Nobody cares.
But I don't think the left cares as much about that as they do. Oh, he was looking at the boobies.
Yeah, I guess so.
Very bad.
I think his own base was probably like, we thought you were gay. We liked you because you're LGBTQ, and now you're not. You're a straight dude. How terrible.
Arza, you youngin, you child. This is why you haven't seen any horror movies. We got Gen Z has entered the
Young
chat.
ones. There's young people in the chat.
At least they're becoming Republican though.
Like, how old is
okay,
he?
look.
Harry, how old is
I
Harry?
found
Styles?
it.
Oh my god.
It's not even that funny.
This is gonna be such a letdown now.
No,
He's
it's
like
not. It's not
23.
even that funny. But when I was saying that, like people DM celebrities, this is what popped into my head. So it's not even that funny though.
Now I just need to see it.
Yeah, me
Not even
too.
that funny. Hold on.
Look what Steph has been doing, messaging Zac Efron. It started in May of 2018.
So it says, "Can you follow me to make my boyfriend jealous?" And then another one, it's like 2 months later. Is that a no? And then in 2022, oh, okay. How about now? And then in
Oh my God.
2024, she says, "So I married him, but you still have a shot, to be honest."
Damn, girl. Yeah,
look,
he's gonna
they're
get
making
right
Joe-
on that.
Yeah, but see, Zac Efron knows what's up. He ain't
June.
going near that.
February And then 2024, so I married him, but you still have a shot. Do it again, message him. Message him again. And then I was like, what are you going to say, girl? She's like, I don't know, I'm nervous. I'm like, girl, he's not opening your shit. She's so cute. I don't know what to write.
Yeah, because he's smart. He ain't having none of that.
So
Oh my
2025,
God.
but if you want me, just say so.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I just think it's so funny.
That is funny.
What made me laugh was like, so 'cause she wanted him to follow her to make her boyfriend jealous, and I think it's just so funny because she's like, so I married him, but you still have a shot. It's not funny, but I think it's funny.
No, it was funny.
That was great. You know whose DMs I would get into? Zac Efron's brother.
I
Have you
don't
seen his
think
brother?
I've never
haven't
seen his
seen-
brother.
Yeah.
He was
neither
just,
have
let me
I.
find a picture. He was just on this show, The Traitors. His brother can get it.
Dude, Zac Efron's face looks fucked up now.
I know. I feel bad. Wasn't he in like a car crash or something?
Yeah, and then like I guess he had like
That's
reconstructive
okay.
surgery, but then like I guess he's like addicted to it now. So he
Yeah.
just keeps going and it's like his face
Ugh.
is starting to look like Mickey Rourke. I'm like, dude, you need to stop.
Oh, this is his brother. He can get it. Dylan
Okay, yeah, he's
Efron.
pretty hot.
Right?
I'm gonna need a better picture.
Yeah, me too.
Let me find one.
I'm not seeing his face well enough.
Okay, wait. Let me find one.
Zoom in.
Oh, wait.
But he looks pretty.
Okay, wait. Here, I found a better one. Where is it?
Wait, what is this about using AI to create fake Instagram with Down
I got it.
syndrome?
I got it.
Yeah, his brother's cute.
Oh, he is cute.
Yeah, I gotta pull up what you sent me, Steph. But first, I know Michelle, you gotta jump off.
Yes, yeah. My brain's
Well,
sitting down. It's that time.
I love you. Thank you so much for being here. By the way, y'all, everyone's channels are in the description below, so you better go subscribe to all of them. Michelle, what have you got coming up?
Let's see. We've got our first time watching. We did of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou Tuesday, and then this coming Tuesday, our first time watching of Escape from New York, John Carpenter.
Oh,
You know,
hell
I've never
yeah.
seen that. I've
No,
actually
it's
never seen
so
that one.
good.
Yeah.
I beat you on one.
Yeah, you did. You beat me to a movie.
Yeah, so go check us out at Force Flight Entertainment. But I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.
It was
This
fun,
is
for sure.
amazing. I love you, Michelle.
Yes, love you too, and I will see all of you all soon.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
Bye.
Well, before we continue, let's just have a very quick word from our sponsors.
It's time for my grifting. Give me all your money. Don't just be a drifter. Help me be a grifter.
Fuck you, pay me.
So if you like the channel,
That's funny.
subscribe to my Patreon, subscribe to my locals, send in your super chats, become a channel member. We have channel members now. Anyone who subscribes to me on all my stuff, we do lots of fun stuff, movie nights, game nights, etc. Do you guys have any things that people can subscribe to?
Oh, just my YouTube channel. I'm editing another video, so that should be up later tonight.
No grifties. This is the grifting segment.
Oh, I'm a terrible grifter. Like even on my own
Ew.
streams, I need that video. Give me all your money. Yeah, I'm a terrible grifter. Like I'm pretty sure Beardo makes more in super chats than I do. Like I don't know how they do it, but I can't grift. I can't do it.
I'm bad at it too. How
I
much
wish
do
I
you
know.
know?
but I can't.
I feel you, Steph. I'm not much of a grifter either, so I just tell people to just go watch our videos because that's how we get the money.
Yeah.
So
They-
Nina Infinity, subscribe, come and hang out. I do my Friday show, so tomorrow I'll be live at 2 p.m. Eastern if you want to hear about good news. So come hang out.
They both have hilarious new videos out about Snow White that you guys should check out.
Yeah.
Duke, when is the next movie night? Whenever. You guys tell me what our next movie should be. We watched The Green Inferno last time, which is, have you guys ever seen that?
No.
What? What?
Joe Rogan tweeted me.
Who did?
Joe Rogan.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Pull it up. Let's see.
Pull that shit up. Where? Like
I had to double check. I was like, no way. It is.
He and so
Oh my
forth says
God,
he's a
it's with the
horrendous
Justin Baldoni
grifter.
stuff.
Wait, send me the link. Send me the link.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Holy
Probably.
shit, that's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Have her
Wait,
on,
that's,
Joe.
That's not him. That's not him.
It says 1.5 million followers.
It's his
But
podcast.
that's not his personal account. That's Jamie.
Oh, but it's his
He
podcast
runs
though.
it.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Same
Jamie
thing.
runs it. Jamie runs it.
Same
It's
thing.
the same thing. I don't care, Nina. Don't take this
Shut up,
from me.
Nina.
Okay, I'm already a horrible grifter.
Yeah, no.
No,
Oh
I'm
my
proud
God,
of
that's
you. I'm proud of
amazing.
you. I'm so happy for you. That's
I'm so
amazing.
proud of
We're gonna
you.
so bring that up on Toxic Fem on Monday.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
gonna
what
be
did he
I'm
say?
amazing.
already
Bring
a
it back.
horrible grifter. Don't take it from me.
No, you're amazing. You're right. Congrats.
I
Yeah,
got
what did
so
he say again?
excited. I
He
got
said-
so
Bring it up,
excited.
bring it
Nina,
up, bring it
Nina
up.
just burst my balloon. She's like, nah, that's not
Sorry,
him.
I
And
thought
I
it was
know.
take it off the screen. That's not Joe Rogan.
No, bring it back. Bring it back.
I thought it was the real Joe Rogan account, but it's like just his podcast, which is Jamie.
I don't care. That's the same thing to me.
disappointing.
Shut up, Nina.
I'm such a
Way
bitch.
to rain on the parade.
I know. I'm
You
so sorry.
ruined it.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna
This
go
is
and retweet it right now. I'm making
Yeah,
up for it.
same. Okay, yeah, same.
I retweeted it. I retweeted it.
I was
I'm
like, no
sorry. I'm
way.
a little bitch. I'm sorry.
Thank
It's
you,
'cause I'm
Dylan.
hungry.
Dylan's like, it's still associated with him.
It's
Yeah.
true. It
I
is
wasn't even
associated.
following that account, but
though.
now I am because he quote tweeted Steph.
I told you why in the back. It's because I'm hungry, and I was like, "Why am I here?"
Sorry, we'll wrap up in a few. What I wanted to say, have you guys seen? I had to talk about. I watched the first episode and then forgot about it because of the stream I was on last night. Have you
Look
seen
at
that show? What the hell is it called? The one with the little kid who's a killer, and he was really black, but now he's white in the Netflix show. I'm blanking on the name.
Oh, like the
No, I
adolescent.
know exactly what you're talking
Adolescence,
about.
that's
Hold on,
it.
wait, yeah. Wait, let me see if I can. I think I like.
I want to watch that.
Oh,
It's from the UK, right?
Yeah.
Where like
Yes.
he's like an immigrant and he stabbed this one girl, and Netflix is making a show about it. He stabbed and killed her,
did.
by the way. He killed
It's
her.
out.
And Netflix is making a show about it, and they completely changed his race. Not only that, but like with the guy that did the deed or did the crime, did the murder, when they were reporting on it in the UK, they were showing like his like elementary school photo or something. Like they were showing him really young when he's like this older guy. They were portraying it as like, oh no, look, he's just an innocent kid. When like, no, he was like an older guy. Oh man, I can't find it. Hold on. Let me Google it. Hold on.
Ian's calling me out. He's all, oof, typical good news, Nina. Shut up, Ian. Fucking hell. I feel so
Oh,
bad.
here it is. I found it. Okay.
Yeah, Adolescence is based on a true story, Dip.
It is like I watched the first episode and a half. It felt like getting hit by a tranquilizer dart. Like it's so funny too because I was just watching this whole lecture about efficient storytelling, and this is like the most inefficient storytelling I've ever seen. They drag every little thing out. Like the entire first episode is him. This is where the bed is, and he has to give blood, and he has to do that. It's just mind-numbing. It's like they maybe wanted to make it like an hour-long special, and they had to drag it out for 4 hours.
Oh my god! I just saw the thing you posted in the back.
Wait, let me see.
No.
Oh yeah.
That's really
well. Now
him?
the writer is saying it's not actually based on him, but like the racial stuff in this show is hilarious. Like they've the kid, there's white, and every heroic person in it is black.
It's just so funny because Netflix is always making everybody black, and now
This is bad though. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is how Netflix portrays a 13-year-old knife murderer in the UK. The second image is the person that it's based on.
I'm telling you, Scooby-Doo is going to be played by a chocolate Labrador, a dark chocolate Labrador.
Yes, he was an adult when he did it. Yeah, he was an adult when he committed the crime.
Oh,
Well,
he
I haven't gotten to this part yet because it is a slog to get through this show. But they were telling me last night, Arza and everyone on the show last night was telling me that it gets very messagey. That it's all about like, so they're saying they want to show that they want to have this show shown in schools because
Oh my
they're saying
God.
it's about he's an incel. I'm like, he's 13.
Yeah,
Who isn't an incel at 13? You should be an
no,
incel at 13.
you know what? Like I did see that on Piers Morgan because I was watching his episode about it, and they played a clip on it, and they were talking about like the manosphere and Andrew Tate, and they were like talking about all that shit in the show, and I was like, damn, like they really are trying to lean into the whole like him being an incel thing.
He's 13.
Like, they're talking about what was it? They were talking about the manosphere and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck he's 13.
Oh, they mentioned, they apparently mentioned Andrew Tate by name.
Yeah, they do. I was watching.
I feel like they're giving him a bit too much
clip.
credit. Yeah, little boy is an incel now. It used to just be called being a child. Yeah, I got to get through the rest of the show just to report back, but man, it is a rough watch.
I was thinking about watching it too. Like, I feel like we got to watch it and like review it or something.
Yeah, we could talk about it on Toxic Fem, but God, it is boring as hell. But yeah, every good person in it is black. The police officer, the girl in the school, the other one in the school, anyone. That's how you know who's good and who's bad, whether they're black or white.
By the way, I'm laughing because Courtney said Nina needs some pie.
Yes, it confuses her.
It confuses her.
Well, before we wrap up, I wanted to show one more thing real quick.
I'm sorry,
Did you
Steph,
say
I feel so bad?
You should. You're horrible.
I know.
Oh my God, I feel outside. It's outside.
What'd she say? I want to drag you guys down. Did you say you had not heard of Hilaria Baldwin?
No. Oh, is that like Alec Baldwin's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that like supposedly she was like shaming him or whatever, but then I watched a longer clip and it was all kayfabe, and I was like, this is just all for their stupid reality show. I don't even care.
Oh, I watched the first episode of it. It is.
Was it good?
Everything between them is so snippy. It's great.
Ooh.
By the way, Ian, thank you so much, dude. Our own prime minister referred to it as a documentary by mistake, but the agenda is showing.
I saw
That's
that on
insane.
Piers Morgan. He played the fact that like the prime minister referred to it as a documentary. I was like, that's so fucking dumb. Like, I can't believe he even said that.
Wait, but so Nina, you'd never fallen down the Hilaria Baldwin rabbit hole? Did you do a
I just
video
saw
on
that
her,
he
by
was
the way,
he was
Steph?
doing the video or the reality show.
What?
Did you do a video on her at one point, Steph?
Who?
Hilaria Baldwin?
No.
I don't know. I thought I saw you did. Well, so wait, let me pull up her. I just pulled up. They have so Hilaria Baldwin. Oh, wait, sorry, one sec. My cam is laggy. She's been pretending to be Spanish for years. Her name is Hillary. She's from Boston. She is white as white, but she's very committed. By the way, so I just pulled up the compilation of it, and the ad on it is to learn Spanish. Learn Spanish with Spanish TV. They should have Hilaria Baldwin.
I should use this. That's great.
Yeah,
Click on words in
amazing.
the subtitle. Love English. I also love Spanish. And when I mix the two, it doesn't make me inauthentic. When I mix the two, that makes me normal.
Hillary from Boston does.
If I said it didn't make me sad and it didn't hurt and it didn't put me in dark places.
It's another hilarious moment from Hilaria.
Hilaria.
Let's never forget was born in Boston and did not grow up in España. And she's back defending her fake Spanish accent on the premiere episode of their new TLC show, The Baldwins. You guys remember the cucumber incident, right?
We have tomatoes. We have how do you say it in cucumbers.
How you say cucumber?
How you say it in English. Anyway, page 6 is here to
There
take
are
a
like
look back
a
at all the
million
times
clips of
Hilaria
that.
has fueled the flames of controversy. I think that she was Penelope Cruz.
Married life is really nice. You know, it feels different.
Oh my
It really feels different. But I didn't think it was going to be different, but it feels quite different.
It really
In
feels
2013, she
different.
slipped.
And then I stay active when I'm pregnant, and I'm not trying to stay thin. I'm just trying to
Dude,
keep my
this
circulation
reminds
going
me-
and stretching and keep my muscle tone up.
But her accent really became a hot topic in 2020.
But if
Dude,
you're
this
Oh, yeah,
reminds
that's
me
her
of that
apology.
do
episode.
you think the person is too big?
This reminds me of that episode of Friends when Ross goes British when he's like teaching the class. And he's like, that's my English. He's like, that's my English accent because I'm nervous.
Identified.
It just comes out.
Oh yeah, so she where is it? Here it is. She seems like and he has what, like a dozen kids with her?
Damn, that's a lot of kids.
I think they have
He
like
does
10
a
kids or
dozen?
something. 10,
A
9,
dozen or
10
Baker's
kids,
dozen?
something like that.
Baker's dozen.
Great.
This
You're a
is-
winner.
Oh my God, when I'm talking, you're not talking. No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why, yes, we'll have to like just cut him out of the show.
Look at his
There it is.
face.
This
You're a
season-
winner.
Oh my God, when I'm talking, you're not talking. No, when I'm talking, you're not talking.
No, but okay, so Mike, there's a longer clip of this. And
Oh,
it's
really?
all like this, and it's all kayfabe. So like this part's gone
It's
viral,
what?
but it's like kayfabe. They're all like they're playing on each
It's
other.
kayfabe?
Like they're kayfabe.
What the fuck
What
is
is kayfabe?
Is
Like
this some
when they're like,
is this what the kids are saying? Is this some Gen
yeah,
Z
like
slang?
it's
Is Gen Z
basically
entered
like
the chat?
pretend. It's pretend shit. It's pretend shit. Like they're
Oh.
they're just pretending. They're like that. This is like it's an act. They're playing on an act.
Oh.
Dude, I saw some people like analyzing this one little clip, and then through this one little clip, analyzing their whole relationship. So, and they're just faking it.
Yeah, they're faking it. Like you pull up the longer clip because I saw it on I think it was Facebook because it's that same interview. It's like a long one, right? Somebody's just taken out that 14-second. They just they play off each other, and then he just pretends to be like this meek man, but really he's given as good as he's taken too. Like he'll tell
Yeah,
her,
he's looking a
"I'll
little
tell her off."
homicidal in that clip. He looks like he's ready to shoot someone.
No, the rest.
Oh, here, wait. Is this the onion? Yeah, I gotta find the onions. Is this? Let's see.
He said that was as close as he could get to Spain, to my family, and to Rome, because we really like Rome as well. Married life is really nice. You know, it feels different.
Look at her tan. She's
And-
red.
Why are you so calm? Why are you so calm?
How'd you say?
And I said, what is there to be nervous about? What is going to go wrong?
How do you say it? Cucumbers. We have red pepper.
When I'm pregnant, and I'm
Show
not
the
trying to
onions,
stay
show
thin,
the
I'm just
onions.
trying to keep my circulation going and stretching and keep my muscle tone up. And comments on my photos, I received a troll message, which is something that they like to do. So I'll he said that was as close
Give
as
me
he
the
could
onions
get.
one. There's one where she's forgetting how to say onions in English. Well, you guys, I know you gotta get going, so we should probably wrap up. This was amazing, though. I love you guys so much.
It was so fun. Thank you for having us on.
Thanks for being here. So,
I'm sorry to Stephanie again. I feel like I have to apologize. See,
No,
this is-
I'm
see,
just
this is like my
Nina,
Canadian-ness
women need to
story.
never apologize.
I know you're right. I should
Listen to Blake Lively.
I gotta listen to Miss Lively. Thank you, Mike. Seriously, thank you for having me on. It was so much fun. I always have fun hanging out with you. And I'm so glad you're part of Toxic Fem now, so that we can hang out all the time.
I
so
know,
yeah,
I love you. We
show.
gotta get you to both of you to Florida. I'll bake pies to confuse you.
Oh
They're
my
luxury.
God.
Confuses me.
Oh, the
We gotta
luxury.
We gotta get Gal Gadot and Hilaria Baldwin in the same room.
Oh.
The
With their
accent
accent?
mayhem.
That would be amazing. But yeah, check my channel at Nina Infinity, and tomorrow I'm gonna go live for the Good News Show at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. How about you, Steph?
I will just be editing my video. I have 2 videos coming out, and then 2 videos probably next week coming out. And on Sunday, I stream all day on Sunday, so I will be building. I'll be building Legos because I do a Lego stream in the morning, and then I have my stream with Disparu, and then Talk Nerdy with Mara, and I'll also be on George the Giant Slayer's stream on Sunday as well. So all day stream.
Fun. Tell
Yeah.
George to
Yeah.
say hey.
And all their links are below, so subscribe to these lovely ladies. I love you guys. I will be back on Tuesday with a live show. Returning champion David of America. What's he? American David, I think is his handle now. Will be back. I will have this little bitch on here soon. We got to pick a night. I'll hit you up after. But so great to see you. And I will be on Toxic Fem on Monday. I love you guys. Mwah. Good night, y'all.
Guys.